Okay, so I am streaming now. So I'm gonna see. Okay, so it doesn't sound like I can hear you guys on there. So let me just configure it a little bit more. Let's see. Fair enough. Okay, because I can hear myself, but I can't hear you guys. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm almost done with a new fix. Oh, where's the ninja? For those following along at home. Okay, now and that's not capturing the audio.
For cheaper.
Okay, so that puts him on the stream. So what I might just do. Okay.
Yeah, I think $28.
No, but that's too delayed. Okay. So you guys aren't going to hear each other for a second because I'm switching some audio stuff. We'll figure it out.
Oh, look, there's everybody. I look on my shared stream. It's like a bunch of people.
That's fun. Oh, hey, Austin. How's it going? Yeah, it just has you muted at first. So now I can get you in here. Bradley, now I can't see you.
Which one do I do? What's the difference?
Now I can see Bradley. Oh my god, this is what? What's up? What's going on? Mm-hmm.
Okay, time to compare and contrast. Okay, this one does work with 3300. This one does work with 300. Okay. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I have a big decision to make now.
Oh?
Do I buy this one for $31 or this one for $28?
Those are definitely two options.
They do the same thing, but I think they're different. I think I'm gonna go with the cheaper one. Sorry, Bucko.
Sorry, Bucko.
Here, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Okay. Can everyone hear each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
of the
think
time.
so.
All of the
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeehaw.
Okay. Okay. So, and then people watching the stream, everyone can hear the other people on the stream.
Yes.
I can hear everyone.
Now that Austin's finally here, I can edit his
Yes.
camera because, you know, it'd be nice if he was here on time at least, but at the
I
same
was here
time,
at 6.
you know, sometimes jobs want you either on time or early, preferably early.
Oh, I'm late to work every day.
This might
I care. They don't remotely pay me enough to show up on time.
Vibes.
You don't pay me.
not yet. With that attitude, I won't pay you at all.
Damn.
I'm the most reoccurring video on the channel right now.
That is true.
Getting spicy.
Reoccurring video on the channel right now.
Someone's like lagging way behind.
Someone's echoing like crazy, yeah.
That was Austin. Let me figure out what's up with that.
Someone's echoing like crazy, yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, it's great. It's going crazy.
don't
Who's
think that's me.
playing their something out loud so their mic's catching it?
Is that me? Be
Might
odd.
I mean,
All right,
I
I bought the.
nothing's really echoed for you yet, as far as I can tell. But
All right, Colin, I bought
Never
the
know.
battery pack.
I
Should
cannot
be
hear you.
here in like 2 days. What?
Did you switch something or?
No.
Okay, we'll figure it out in a second. I'm still editing Austin's cam, the bastard.
Rat
Fat.
bastard.
No, just kidding.
You had plenty of time to do that when we did this Saturday.
No, I did do this on Saturday, but it's making me do it again.
That's not my fault.
Whatever, man. You can decide not to take credit for your obvious mistakes.
I'm only looking at the fact that my camera is currently bigger on stream.
Yeah, it's slowly shrinking.
Slowly.
Surely.
Damn.
Zoomed in on my face. Hate that.
Yeah. Just you keep getting closer to the camera.
I'm sitting exactly still. Don't worry, I got this. I'll fix this. Insta fix.
Streaming is the best. Streaming is so fun. Oh yeah, cannot wait. Okay,
Alright,
Austin,
just
can you
making
get back
sure.
so I can actually calibrate you, please?
You are calibrating.
It's-
Well, I need to see where your face is in the center of it.
I move. I move
Can I
when
calibrate you
I'm
first?
down. What do you want?
Are you sitting up now?
Slowly, yeah.
Can you like sit up?
Oh, surely.
how you're
I
gonna
ain't sitting
sit?
up.
Okay, fine.
Matthias Morbius. Oh, that is
Yeah,
my
I
recovery.
can't hear you, Joe. I don't think anyone else can. Haley, can you talk real quick?
Yes, I can talk real quick.
Okay, fantastic. Bradley, can you talk real quick? Oh, he's drinking water. Nate, can you talk real quick?
Hi, hello. It's me. I'm Nate. You can't prove otherwise.
Cool.
Is that working?
Yeah, that works. Dude, there's so much headroom on yours, Austin.
Want me to be fully in the thing?
Just. I'm figuring it out.
It's.
You're fine. You're fine.
You seem to think it's not fine because you keep bringing it up.
Well, because I like giving you shit.
No one can hear me scream, bro.
I can hear you scream, Jeff.
Hey! I
I've
didn't mean
been
to
hearing
scream.
you
I'm
scream
sorry.
for
I'm sorry.
years.
I didn't mean to scream. I'm sorry.
Joe Collins the only one that can't hear you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a bummer. So
Wait, so
everyone-
everyone can hear me, but Colin's the only one who can't?
Yeah, the audio is capturing, but why can't I hear?
I think so, yeah. It's funny.
That's weird.
So I can say anything about
Oh,
Colin.
because
and
he's
you hear me.
fucking muted again on here. God damn it. Okay, but it's working now. I think we're good.
There we
Oh,
I
you
think
missed
we're
it. I was saying horrible.
Fun here.
good. Okay, but can everyone hear themselves on the stream right now? Does
Oh
this
yeah.
work? Awesome.
Yeah.
Great,
My
good,
charger.
wonderful stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, that means we're pretty good to start.
I
Austin, you sent me 2 messages. Do you have me muted again? No. Okay. I am super duper excited. Okay, before we officially get started, does anyone need to go to the bathroom?
Nope.
Nah.
Yeah, I saw the bag.
I'm good.
Sorry, I got freaky for a second there.
Yeah, you're good.
Getting the freak
I
out.
gotta figure out like which
Should refill my
screen I
water
should
though.
look at, because one, I can actually see the your guys' faces. The other, I cannot.
So
Okay.
if I go on Twitch, what happens?
You basically see the 3 seconds later, roughly.
Yep. It's very funny.
Better
Very
blue. There he
funny.
is.
Yeah, I should wanna I wanna pop out the
Oh, it is like
Stream
3 seconds
chat.
behind. That's hilarious.
Right, I should go to my creator dashboard.
I've come to the conclusion I
Manager?
cannot read my lore while we're in the middle of this. It
Damn.
wipes my entire screen.
Oh no.
Google Doc.
Right, pop out
Just-
chat.
Me. I love seeing that on the
Oh,
stream.
I have to make a Twitch account to type in the chat. Okay.
Yep, you gotta be a verified user.
Gotta look at you see the stream for like the split second I open the Google Doc. It's just a big
What do I
white
name myself?
Yeah, that's
What do I make my Twitch name?
so much. I don't know. Yonkles.
It's got to be something good. It's got to be something good.
That's
Mm.
fine.
Okay. Also, last check. Everyone, like the volume is sounding good on Twitch, right? I'm not
Yeah, I'm
currently
listening
listening
to
to
it.
Twitch. Okay, cool.
Colin, you sound pretty
I'm not
good.
listening
Everyone
to
else is
Twitch.
fine. So
It's
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I am sadly gonna have to go to the bathroom real quick. As soon as I get back, we are starting. Very excited.
yeehaw.
Woo.
okay. I'm listening. I'm gonna listen exclusively on Twitch. So whatever you guys say to me, we'll respond in like 5 seconds.
Awful.
Horrible.
Sounds terrible.
Terrible
Yeah.
idea.
Sounds like horrible.
Oh, you
I need
know.
to give it a username. I need a username. How about
D20s, D8, D6s, D12s. I'm missing a D10.
Mind Goblin? Mind Goblin.
Battlemark.
So guys, what's it up like up there? You know, having sunlight.
It's so nice.
It's beautiful. Sunlight is amazing, man. I like it when the sun peeks through.
Camera's so
I'm personally very anti-sun. I prefer living like a vampire.
You know? And I stand that for you. I just, not my vibe. And
Fair
that's
enough.
understandable.
I know it took forever.
it. Yeah, illegal.
Mhm.
How could you do such a thing?
I'm gonna make sure that the
Also,
title
it
of
does
this,
look like
yeah.
at least one person is muted in that unknown user list I have in the bottom corner. I don't know if anybody sees that.
I do not believe so.
Ninja.
You. But
Intriguing.
okay. And here we go. Oh, OMG! Hi, Mom, I'm on Twitch.
Oh
Yay.
my god, Mom.
Oh, I already have a Twitch account. Interesting.
Hey. Okay.
I do not.
Is
Congrats
everyone
on
ready?
meetings. I suppose.
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Fantastic. Welcome, everyone, to the first campaign session of Legends of Luzandril. Today, we are introduced to our fine team members here. Do we want to go establish our names, or are we just going to go by our characters?
Why not both?
Why not both? Let's start from left to right. Bradley, would you like to start?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Bradley. I will be playing the druid Corzarius. Corzarius. I will not get that consistent for at least a year.
There you go.
Fair
Okay.
and
And they are playing a druid from Verbena, which is a southern spot. If you can see on the map behind me, if I can move correctly in accordance to the green screen, my mic is in the way. Oh, it just looks. No, I guess you can't see it. Sounds good. And then Haley. Oh, we can't hear Haley. Can you guys hear Haley? Or am
I'm
I?
telling you, we got one person muted in
No.
that weird little chat
One
bubble.
person
Yeah.
Hey,
muted.
remember
There
that
you
one
go.
person muted thing you brought up?
Oh, wait. Why is it muted on here?
Oh wait,
Oh,
is that what it is?
muted
Why
myself.
people should listen to me.
And then the
Don't,
immediate
don't worry, I
conflict
listened. I
between-
knew what you were talking about.
Look at us professionals. Okay.
Don't touch your camera.
Haley.
Yeah, so I'm playing Errol, the half dark elf rogue. Pretty cool.
Awesome. Awesome. Love it. Great. And you hail from Manasheen, which is right here. Awesome. Austin.
I am playing Kiryu, the Warforged Dragonborn. Paladin.
Just
I don't remember where I hail from.
he does not recall, but he does remember he is from somewhere around the Theoscaldi Plains.
Oh, see, it's actually in character that I don't remember.
Yeah, it is actually in character that you don't remember.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
method.
the
It's
rest of you
fine.
got to step up.
I honestly thought you were acting in character, so good job.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm playing Matthias. He's just a guy. He just got out of college. He's striking out into wherever the hell we are now.
Great. And he comes from Favorite Proper.
Yeah,
So he's
some big city
new
or another. I
to the
don't
lands
remember
of
if I
Luzandril.
decided.
And Joe.
I'm Joe, also known as Volknir. How's my name? I'm trying to make a new account here. Also, Volknir from the past, from the future. I don't know where I'm from, but that's the name of the game here. So I'm very excited to jump in.
So as y'all can tell, we've got a colorful cast of characters from all over the land, some from Luzandril, some from elsewhere.
And the
Whether
rest are
that be a
nobodies.
when, where, or even how sometimes. And I have a piece of corn kernel stuck in my throat. It's great.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Stuffer.
Proud
All
of yourself?
these are very good friends from either college or high school. Technically, Nate is not a college friend, but he's a friend from when I was in college. So there
We
you go.
both went to the same school.
That is true. Just we didn't run into each other at school. We did playing Dungeons and Dragons. So it's time to relive how this goes. So, you guys are going to be introduced one by one as we get started. So, excuse me, to start the scene, we are starting in the greater area of Callias, which is this port town here. It's a huge city, bustling with commerce and people of all kinds and creeds. This is the destination where a lot of tourists end up. Well, that's kind of where they come to, getting off boats and such. Some of you who know the area know that Verbena was also pretty big for that, but they've been experiencing issues lately.
As
Um,
you
eh,
do.
there's a lot of big restaurants, places to shop around, and they've got a parliament type government system where councilors take the seats. And currently, there's election going up. As we get to the start of our session, we have Errol, who is walking through the streets of Callias, a city that she's known from her time in college and university, going to a place called the Alley Cat Lounge to meet an old friend. As you enter the Alley Cat Lounge, which finds itself in a little more desiccated area of Callias, run down, not frequently visited on purpose, a bit more drab. You enter, it is a small It's a small lounge of sorts with a bearskin rug on the front greeting you with its mall wide. A small dinky bar setup with barrels there exposed, and a couple of to be cleaned mugs sitting on the counter, and a mostly burned candle. To the left and on along the wall are a couple of booths that have seen better days and tables set in between them. In the far back, on one of the booths, you see a large, I say cow-like because the broad shoulders, the sheer muscle mass, and just big. Um, Sorry, I got distracted. We got a first time chatter from someone who goes by My Cats Are Cute 23, and that's my fiance. Hi, my love. She's watching from work, I guess. That's awesome. Yay.
Aw,
She's very sweet.
big cute.
He is.
And
She's
I just commented as well.
What's up? But he carries himself very casually, but you know what he is capable of. He has large silver horns, and stands out quite fantastically, and is smoking a cigar. You see him understand as he beckons you towards him. I take it you walk over and sit down.
Yes, I do that.
Fantastic. You take a seat across from him. He's kind of like leaned back and is like, "So,
Lean back.
been a while since you've been in town. Heard you've been busy.
Yeah, you could say that.
Made a business for yourself in Manishing. Didn't know it quite work that way. Very closed off.
Well, I found a way to make it work.
Right. Well, my employer has asked for you by name and says that you have exactly the skills that we're looking for this type of job. He's offering 50 gold up front for each of the members that will be joining you, and your first task will be finding them. Is that acceptable?
Sure. Um, what kind of cargo?
Voluminous, shiny, spherical, held by some pompous ass who could use a kick in the pants.
All right, I'll definitely do it then.
Now, so just so you're aware, it is going to be the gem atop the staff of the court wizard. Some might be too daunting, but I know for a fact that you can handle it. But just in case, we do have a list of folks who will be helping you out. And as he says that, one of his co-workers will say, walks out in a musty robe, carting along Joe's character, Volknir. Would you like to introduce yourself? Or at least how you
I'm
walk.
Volknir. That's how I walk in every room.
As he comes along, it's like, here he is, pushes him towards you, and away you guys go.
I'm Volknir of Tavistania.
It's very good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
On the list, it's got three things to find. Three people. You have to find the one that soothes at Laufey's pedal. Find the scholarly savant at the Breacher's End dock, and find the vengeful spirit. Nothing specified as to where. So you know that these are locations. Some you may be familiar with, some you're not. Breacher's dock is specifically a dock at the harbor at the north end of it. While Laufey's pedal is an apothecary closer to the commercial district. As far as the vengeful spirit, again, not quite sure where he's going to be found. As far as how you're going to find people specifically listed this way, hard to say. Could you remind me what your title is?
Mine?
Yes.
Uh, I actually don't know.
That's okay. We can. I believe it had something to do with shadows, as you're very sneaky and well known for a particular trait in your history. This is something that you see, Joe, above her head, described as a title of sorts that denotes her abilities in the shadows and her sneakiness and deadliness.
Understood. That's all I
Ashtakan
say.
speaks up. He's like, now all you have to do, find these folks, get the gem within a week, and then meet us at the bank. And then you'll be meeting us at the opening of the Taste of Callias, which is a new restaurant that's come into town. Heard it's supposed to be nice.
All right.
Ready for action.
Question.
Sure.
What happens if it takes longer than a week?
Well, deal's off. Might not get to work with them again. It's very serious about this. The time frame is incredibly important to my client. It is 50 for each starting, so that's 250. You'll be getting another 750 to split between the five of you afterwards.
Okay.
Right. And there's no instructions as to where to take the gem or who to give it to. So, unless something is said elsewise, it sounds like you'll be holding on to it for a bit. Though I'm sure the court wizard's going to want to retrieve it soon. So, I'd be careful with what you choose.
Okay.
Okay. And elsewise, I've got nothing for you. So, unless you feel like reminiscing or catching up, I think we best go our separate ways.
All right. Hey, Volknir,
Yeah.
you want a pint?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay, taking a pint from the road.
Yes.
For the chat, Sheldon will be joining in when he feels like joining in. He was over here earlier trying to steal my baked turtles.
The baked turtles.
So I had to move them.
Anything but those.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. So, you guys enjoy a pint or two, loosening up, and getting the camaraderie started off good. Pints around the house, you're very familiar with here. Maybe just a copper or two.
Nice.
Now it's time to move on.
I think I should grab a pint myself.
Are you going to go in the order presented on the list?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Give me an investigation check or history check if you'd rather, to see if you can find the Laufey's pedal.
Okay, I will do. It's kind of a horse apiece.
Fair enough.
I'll do.
I like that horse apiece.
I'll do history, I guess.
Okay, fair enough.
That is a 18.
Perfect. You remember this place fondly as you've needed some materials from there for, let's say, less than savory reasons, possibly. But, or just for fun reasons, as you're at least passingly familiar with which ones make you see fun things. It is an apothecary, well adorned with vines and roses. As you recall, it is associated with a order called the Radiant Rose, which is a druidic circle. This druidic circle is well known for having ties to the Empire of Solaire. As you enter, you notice a couple of people milling about, some coming in, some coming out. It is a fairly busy time during the day, but specifically, a Eladrin elf and the shopkeeper that he is speaking to. Let's start with some conversation with said elf and shopkeeper.
Okay.
How do you want to start this, Corsarius?
What? Uh, hello there. It I was told that this may be a place you would be one of the people to speak to. Looking. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I'm looking into the Order of the Radiant Rose. That I've been told that. Well, I'm looking for Archduke Lancaster. If he's in, is he? Please tell me he
Well,
is.
he does manage this location, but he's not often here. He's usually at the main, the rose bush, as they call it. My boss is also not in. He is doing some campaigning, as it were. But I don't know too much outside of that. I
Uh,
take it you're looking to join them, or
no, I'm an emissary actually. Where?
okay.
Uh, Archdruid Lohi sent me. I was where we were. I was meant to start looking for him. He believes that he may be able to help us.
Well, I don't know what help you need. I sell flowers and balms and oils and other
Uh,
such you'd find at apothecary. I do not sell maps or directions.
shame. Phew, it's really a shame.
Hey, this might be a good time to jump in. Oh, I should note.
Um,
So you're coming here trying to look for this person, Volknir. You see his title over over Corsarios's head, the one that soothes, and you know that is one of the people you're looking for. So how do you communicate this knowledge? Stunning.
wait, me or him?
No, Volknir. Volknir is the
Oh,
one who can see the titles. That is his
Oh.
ability.
I'm talking to him.
Sorry, no, Joe. You see Corsarios's title, and it is one that is on the list. So, do you approach him? Do you tell Errol? How do you communicate this?
Keep it to myself.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Very.
Okay, and then you move on and never find this person again. Sorry, Bradley. New character.
What? No, no. I'll tell him to come. Hey, come hang. Come hang.
Look,
We have room. We got so much room.
your job,
We got
your
us.
job on this for this team, your first job is to find them. You see him, you're supposed to recruit him. I see him
I,
just like looking at
I
the
thought he was
pretty
gonna join us
butterflies that are in the
naturally,
apothecaries.
and then.
They didn't have these where I'm from.
I thought he was gonna join us naturally. And I keep his stuff in my head.
Ah. Yeah, that's why you have a list. He doesn't.
Now look at my list here.
The one that stews at Laufey's pedal. You are at Laufey's
All right,
pedal.
well,
He's the one that soothes.
come hang.
Come hang!
Come hang.
Is that a common saying in where you're from?
Yeah, it is now.
Hello there. You, uh, are you in need? Are you in need of services? I don't work here. He does, though.
I am
What
in
are
need
you
of
doing?
services, specifically yours.
He cocks his head just a little bit. Uh, uh, are you quite certain? I'm quite new here. I don't really know anything about this area.
Errol, explain the mission to this guy. He needs a refresher.
oh, I'm having a great time watching you guys try to interact.
You see the shopkeeper
Drawing is a good
munching
word
on
for it.
sunflower seeds. And like,
Drawing is a good word. I'll use it more often.
Shopkeep. I forget his name.
oh, I haven't established my name yet. No one's asked me.
Oh, okay. Sir, good sir, what is your name?
Dayton.
Jason.
We should kill Dave.
Wonderful.
I have a last name, but it doesn't really matter.
We should kill Dave.
Yes. So,
I'm
do
looking
you
at you
know?
right now.
We should ruin his
Have you heard anything about somebody or something known as the vengeful spirit.
I'm not a tavern keep. People don't talk to me much. I kind of don't mind it that way.
Tell us what you know.
What, are you going to do an intimidation check on me?
No,
Yeah, what
I
you
just
said.
talk loud.
Who is a Stormborn? Oh, that must be you.
Oh, that's. Sorry.
Hello,
God.
Stormborn. It's a pleasure to have you for our stream. Hello. That's exciting. I love that. Okay, awesome. But yes, continue. So I, Dayton, shopkeep of Laufey's Pedal, don't really care. I mean, look. So if you're here to buy flowers and such, that's great. My manager has gotten on my case about letting in strays and such. So let's just say this: I may have heard of some vengeful spirit taken on, let's say demons, but it's very much hearsay. So I don't even know if it's true or not. Maybe some local legend. It sounds like a pretty lame legend to me. Why are we even caring about demons right now?
If one were to find these demons, where would we go?
Uh,
Hypothetically, I'm not saying we're going to do it or anything.
that is true. That is true. If hypothetically demons existed and they were in Callias, great.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, uh, roughly around your mom's place.
To your mom's place!
Wow.
So now,
I believe that
No,
he.
no.
I do. I don't believe that is meant to be taken literally.
Oh, I thought it was a different
Um,
approach.
Who are you people again?
one
I'm
moment, sir.
Volknir of Tavisteria.
Dayton.
Greetings.
I'm running out of seeds. I might have to go in the
I
back.
don't. Dayton. I don't appreciate your tone. We need information, and I think you have more than you're letting on. So, can I do an intimidation something on him?
If you feel like intimidate, how do you feel is best to persuade this particular individual?
He he sells. Okay, so he works in
An
flowers and
apothecary.
things.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's
Okay.
nice stuff.
Well, I'm sure it would be very difficult if you were missing an arm to make your concoctions, now wouldn't it?
It'd also
What
be
in
really
the hell is wrong with you people?
Roll intimidation.
be a bummer if I brushed your teeth with my battle axe.
Okay, guys.
20?
Did you just roll a natural 20 or is total 20?
No, total 20.
Okay. So I rolled the first natural 1 in the campaign. The first DM's roll. It's the first natural 1. That's
Oh,
how it
this is
goes.
good news for us, huh?
And I can't find my other dice, so this is just gonna have to do. He immediately shits his pants. It is an automatic defecation. It is you hear it, you understand it's happening. Thank God it's an apothecary, otherwise it would be a rough smell right now. Dayton. Having to not choke on the sunflower seeds. I like my arm. So, I've heard my friends talk about it. Whatever. Some metal monstrosity that goes. That he apparently is a member of the guild, of the Adventurers Guild. I don't fucking know. I don't do any of that shit. But he only accepts quests for demons. I didn't realize demons existed. I don't really care. I would much rather be dealing with the demon right now. Sorry for these whole things.
I,
But you shake
hey,
hands.
you're, if,
And
Okay, all right. You know, Dayton, you have been so helpful. Thank you so much for being so willing to give us information.
Thank you, Dayton.
thank you. Have a nice day now. Bye. I take it you guys leave.
Yes.
As soon as you
Smell
leave,
horrible.
door slams, lock, flip of the close sign.
what the hell is wrong with you people?
Nothing's
Oh,
wrong. We're on a mission.
And so you threaten an innocent shopkeeper?
We didn't
look, look,
threaten.
look.
We made promises.
Sometimes,
That's even
sometimes,
worse!
calm down. Look, sometimes you just have to grease the wheels a little bit to get people to.
You're threatening to cut their arm off?
Oh, I wasn't really gonna do it.
Dude, if you gave him like a silver piece, he probably would have talked. Anyway,
Hey,
You're about to kill the man!
I'm playing
Jake,
to my character.
yeah. Time for the next person on the list. Let's see if they find you guys as agreeable. Actually, you still haven't even convinced him to come with you guys.
Oh,
Got an uphill battle ahead
Hey, you should come with us.
of
He just stares.
you. he
He
thinks
says something. He says something under his breath in Sylvan. Okay, okay. Just keep with them. Maybe the gods will be with them, and I can tell them. Okay.
Would you rather be with
wait,
us
wait,
or
wait,
without?
Without.
wait.
You don't
Can I?
want to hear the. You do not want to hear the truth, boy, sir.
Wait a
I
minute,
don't think you
Colin.
want
Can
to
I
hear the truth at
understand
the end
what
of my
he was
mouth.
saying?
Do you speak Sylvan?
I know Common Elven. That's not the same, right?
No.
Okay.
If you want to like try to discern what it is, I'd let you kind of roll for that as a general intelligence or I would say insight check. But you kind of get it anyways. He's probably some kind of slight or insult saying how crazy you guys are. I don't know, that's my guess. Um so let's swiftly move on to the next spot. It shouldn't have to look too hard for this as you know where it's at. You make your way to the dock, where a large, like almost barge like ship kind of goes on. Now let's keep in mind it's not made of metal. It is absolutely still an old timey sailing boat. But as you see on the side, it says Roaring Pelican, and it seems to be some kind of cargo ship. As it pulls into port and kind of makes its way to its dock, people start milling off, and you see Joe. You see someone kind of in the back, kind of jumbled among, but you're able to see a fair. You know what? Describe yourself as you come off the boat.
So the boat time?
Yeah, you're getting off the boat now.
Yeah. So I I am Matthias, but mostly what you see is you're watching this nice young man is someone who's been traveling for forever, effectively. He just kind of looks generally dusty. Um, Big,
Dusty, musty, and all kinds of crusty.
maybe not crusty. He tries to take care of himself a little bit, but like you know the vibe. Like
Mm-hmm.
been on the road for a long ass time. Um, Long, like leather coat and a long, big floppy leather hat. Uh, he's got a bunch of little trinkets kind of scattered around him, vaguely like jewelry, but not actually, which is the fun part. Um, he's just adornments. He has a book kind of stapled on his hip. He's got a bird on his shoulder, a nice little hawk hanging out. And I think mostly he's just looking around, really trying to get a hold of being on solid ground again and not the ship, because it's been a hot second.
There you go. So as he walks down the dock, you see he's got the title "The Scholarly Savant," and you see that's him. Now, As he approaches, I want you all to make a quick perception check.
Am
What do I have to
I?
roll for that?
It's a D20 and it's going to be a wisdom.
25?
I don't have my
25.
character sheet in front of me right now.
25.
Oh, right. I didn't send
10.
you. I can take care of that. Just roll a natural or a 20 and just tell me what you get.
Oh, it fell. Oh, I got it ranking online anyway. 1 second. D20. I got. Oh no!
What?
I'm blind
God
now.
damn. The whole world of thighs walking down
My
to say
beautiful
hi.
eyes.
As he approaches you,
Oh, hey, talking
he
to me.
pulls something out of his bag to gift to you. It is a jar of sorts, a kind of aquarium, or not aquarium, sorry, a terrarium with a little purple frog in it.
Is he hitting on me?
May just be, but it is for you.
Thank you.
Um, sorry, real quick, Haley, what was the check you got?
I got a 10.
Okay, awesome. So, Quasarius, Bradley, you were the only one to see this. Um, as everyone's kind of getting to know each other, frogs being presented, you see a shifty figure jumping off the side of the boat, not quite with the crowd, in a cloak, with a symbol on it back. The symbol being a setting sun on what would be like a heated horizon, so you kind of see like those heat waves kind of deal.
Is that a recognizable symbol at all?
Nothing you would recognize. Um, So, and then you, as they disappear into the crowd.
They are. He's for now. He'll be keeping this to himself because
Yeah, right. You don't quite trust these guys and what they're gonna do. Very
What,
fun.
the suspicious frog drop isn't inspiring confidence?
no, not particularly.
Um, Matthias, what are you doing with the items that you picked up? Them, or do you just have them in pocket?
Oh, the items. Those are the ring I am wearing. The charm is like in a pocket somewhere,
Okay, fair enough.
but much like all the rest of them,
Mm-hmm.
accessible, known where it is,
Awesome.
not advertised.
I'll give
I will be
you.
putting this person in between me and the other two.
You notice as this green little Eladrin elf guy just kind of crawls behind you and between the other two, you can see there's a little bit of tension here.
There, the bird on my shoulder is going to watch the elf behind me.
Fair enough.
You being watched like a hawk by a hawk, in fact.
Ah,
Right?
Ooh.
So
Oh,
I give this to
interesting.
you. You take it away. I'm set for a minute, right? Like this is cool. We're done. Yeah, I can go take care of some stuff. I've got like a long list of things that need to get done, and I'd kind of like to get started.
just so you know, he is speaking to you, Volknir.
Oh yes, sorry, the one who I was handing the frog to.
Would you not like to go on an adventurous journey with us? That's my question to you.
That's fine. Yeah, that does kind of seem like why I'm here, huh?
The call of the wild speaks again. The whispers of adventure toil in your ears.
I really wish the Whispers of Adventure would just kind of take a break for a minute, but
As no,
I
Do,
get it.
do you know these two?
speaking.
Do you know these two?
Well, no, but I also don't know you or literally anyone else here, so
You
I
know
know
that's
we're
fair.
supposed to get the frog.
Then knowing is half the battle.
Sorry, what?
I know that
lost
you
and
all.
looking up like, really? Really?
I know that you all are crazy. As much as for sure.
As you guys get yourself settled and introduced, you feel like rumbling at your feet. Your attention is taken towards the ocean where you see bubbling and burgling. first emerging from behind the boat as it seems to approach the actual port itself, as suddenly erupts a monstrous wave of crabs start to climb up onto the basically the ground in front of you, pushing people back as it comes in this drove. These crabs start to kind of link together. One notable thing for those who actually know about Colias crabs, which I have not told you guys, they have little indents on the top and bottom of their shells, and they almost always have some kind of magnetic stone in them. So as these crabs start to climb up, they naturally start to stack and snap into place together. And you notice one in particular, a shadowy purple, almost radiating crab that sits in the center as it starts to build into this crab behemoth creature. uh, as this thing starts to hiss and roar, as it towers way above you, you hear clanking, clattering, and a roar of someone else's as comes in Kiryu with his weapon drawn, jumps in, smashed at the top of this crab confectionate creature. As you see an explosion of these crabs go off, some popping into the water, and you see drop down in front of you is the vengeful spirit himself, Kiryu. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
Is this natural 20? Natural 20, D20?
Yes, D20.
natural.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Solid
Okay.
10.
Give me this. Give me this.
12.
I think that's a. Oh, I got a 6. Damn, I am not doing good today.
Okay. So. Okay. Joe got 6. Nate, what'd you get?
10.
10. Okay. Austin, did you roll?
Yep, I got a 16.
Cool. Haley?
19.
19. Great. I like how it's coming in an ascending order. Bradley, what'd you get?
12. I'm breaking that chain.
Fair enough. Okay, great. So, Haley, you'll be going first. What would you like to do?
Okay, so we're attacking these crab things, right?
Yes, it is basically presenting itself as one entity. I love that the sun, or there's like a window across my building that is shining light right in my face, as you can see.
Because God loves you.
How beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely.
He wants you to have as much sun today. You're a little sun baby. You're God's little sun baby.
Okay, God's little sun baby. Lovely. Very
That
happy
was
for that.
sad.
All right. I can do both psychic blades, right? One, two.
Yes. Well, wait, no, because you have your dual wielding daggers, which means main attack, stab, and then bonus attack. I think you're able to do psychic blades with that. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm gonna double.
Psychic
Oh,
blade.
as my bonus.
Yeah, that would be bonus action. You cannot.
Okay,
roll-
so my main hand is just regular daggers.
Yeah, your main hand is regular daggers. I mean, well, again, let me double check because I want to.
The stone knife.
No, this is yes. Yeah, so like rogue.
That would. You are able to do a main action attack with it.
So
Hey, Colin.
yo,
How mad would you be if I changed my camera right now?
maybe a little upset.
Okay, then I won't do it.
All right, psychic blades. At third level, you can manifest psionic power as shimmering blades of psychic energy. Whenever you take the attack action, you can manifest a psychic blade from your free hand and make the attack with that blade. The magic blade is a simple melee weapon with finesse and thrown properties. It has a normal range of 60 feet and the long range. On a hit, it deals psychic damage equal to 1d6 plus attack ability modifier for the attack roll. The blade vanishes immediately, leaving no trace mark. After you attack with the blade, you can make a melee ranged attack as a second psychic blade as a bonus action on the same turn, provided your hand is free to create it. The damage of this bonus die is 1d4 instead of 1d6. And also for offhand weapons like that, you do not add your attack bonus. So it'll be 1d6 plus your dexterity and then 1d4.
Okay. Okay, got it. So, yeah, I'll just do like both of those. Throw both of those.
All right, I'm going to be throwing them. Roll to hit.
All right.
Fiber
Roll
right
hit.
next to me. What am I doing?
Do I add anything to that for the roll
Yeah,
hit?
you roll or you add proficiency bonus, which is 2, and dexterity.
Oh, okay. So that would be 16.
Okay, 16 hits.
All right.
And that's going to be 1d6 plus dexterity modifier.
4. Yep.
Damage.
Okay. Nice. That would be 10.
Oh, not too bad. So as you hurl one of these knives, it seems to just kind of the light from it just kind of bounces along inside the crab, knocking a few of them loose as you see some crabs fall off it. And then bonus action. Oh, you know what? You should probably also roll sneak attack damage.
Oh, yes. Okay, so what do I roll for that?
I believe no, that's with your with your damage. Since you hit, it'll stack on this, and I believe it's 2d6.
At this level, it should be, yeah.
It is 2d6. Yes.
All right, I'll roll that. So that's so that would be 10 total.
So 10 total for the sneak attack damage.
Yes.
So you toss this dagger into it, 20 damage, as a whole chunk of its side explodes. 20 crabs just come sprawling out in all directions, and you see just a little bit of the center, the core of that shadowy purple crab right there. Very nicely done. It is now the crab's turn. It is going to first start to reconstitute a bit. All the crabs that are a part of it, no more come to, but it starts to kind of shrink and coalesce into its weak spot, kind of bringing it back together, and is going to swing an attack. Would have probably been on freaking Austin, but you pissed it off. So it's going to try to swing at you. Okay, does a 22 hit? Yeah, I believe it does. Fair enough. So that's not 22 damage. That's 22 against your AC. If it meets or beats your AC, then you take the damage, and the damage is 8 bludgeoning as it takes one of these giant crab claws and just backhands you. Make a strength save.
Oh. Talking to me?
No, it's attacking Errol.
Okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're the one who did like 20 damage to it. It's angry.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
So I'm doing. What am I doing?
You are going to be dealing, or you're doing a strength check.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Is this a save?
Yes.
All right. 1 second. Strength save. Oh God. It's just a D20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. 4.
You get knocked back 10 feet and you are now prone.
Damn it.
Okay. Kiryu, it is your turn.
Alright, I pick with my great sword. I will rush it and try to smack it with a nice. Actually, no, sorry, I don't do that immediately.
Okay.
I got
That's
this
new.
one too. I cast Divine Favor on myself.
Ah, that
So
adds
I
a
get
1d6, right?
1d4
1d4.
to my attack. Which I will also be Divine Smiting,
Ah, love it.
because that's how you play the game.
Mm-hmm.
14.
14 to hit.
Yep.
Meets it, beats it. Great. Let's do damage then.
Great. That is 2d6 plus 3. Then my 2d8 and my d4.
Ouch.
Just the sword itself is 15 damage.
Okay.
And then all radiant is 13 damage.
So
total-
28 damage.
Yep.
Well, it feels silly for not attacking you to start off as you bring down holy might on it as the crabs just screech an utter screech of hell. As I take it, you basically smack it upon the head, or where are you swiping from?
Swipe it right in the center of its weird.
Great. So right down the center, like this, like false face of crabs splits open as you cleave through some of the crabs right in two, as 28 of these massive mass of crabs fall as it almost looks like the face melts as it drips with radiant energy, and you see the beady eyes of the purple crab as it just goes like, oh shit. Okay, and I take it that's the end of your turn.
Yep, that is under my turn.
Great. And that is Bradley's turn. Bradley, what do you do?
I'm gonna open off with a face step to get the hell back from this.
Fair enough.
Uh, just I seem to just burst into leaves of various colors, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then I'm going to take my focus, which is a very intricately crafted glass bottle that I shake into the air. That as suddenly a bunch of constellations seem to appear on the ground and form into a guiding bolt. I'm gonna cast guiding bolt with my star map.
If I know anything about guiding bolt, it's gonna miss, but I'm excited for you.
15.
15, and that hits.
Oh god, one of my dice fell.
Ah,
7, 8, 9. It didn't miss, but
well, the next attack's gonna come at advantage, so
Yep.
it do more
Yep.
than just damage.
Yep.
So
They do more than damage.
that's good. More than one is also good.
They
So
do
as
be
you
doing damage.
hurl this beautiful display of guiding bolt, you notice the like crabs seem to coordinate and shift the purple guy off to the side as it strikes true at a few of these others. 9 crumbling apart, some kind of getting stuck in there as you see, kind of like almost as if some kind of machine of intricate design has like one of those kinks in it. And you're just like, ooh, that's not great. And it's just like sneering at you.
gonna keep moving backwards for another like 15, 20 feet. If it wants to get me, it's gonna need to go through literally everyone else.
For those of you who have heard what an actual crab sounds like, it is a whole chorus of that, and it's awful.
Oh god.
Yeah, and a lot of clattering, clanging, and such. So, Nate, it is your turn.
Yeah. Well, that crab center got guiding bolted, and I'm a warlock, so there's really one thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's cast Hex and then Eldritch Blast.
There you go.
That's kind of what is done.
Woo!
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cast Hex, and we're just gonna make it bad at like wisdom checks because that doesn't really matter in particular. But it means
no,
that
the
I
crab is
can-
now unwise.
Hmm?
The crab is now unwise.
It's very well. It was unwise for starting this fight in the first place. Yeah. So
Should have known.
the-
Stupid crab.
yeah, you'll see Matthias kind of fish around in a pocket for a second, grab what looks like a little doll made out of twigs, look at it, and just kind of like this will probably work. Break it and then finger guns at the thing. And we'll hope that that goes well.
Does it make a save for Hex, or is Hex always land?
Hex is just a thing that
Okay.
exists,
Good.
which is my favorite part. Yeah, so you said... Okay, sorry, I can do math. That's a solid 6 plus a solid 8, which is 14.
Is that with the advantage from Guiding Bolt?
It is. I would have math failed otherwise.
Yeah, okay. There you go. So 14 just hits. We'll
Good.
do damage.
Excellent. All right, so that's 7, and Charisma is 11, and 2 more from Hex.
Are you... Wait, do you already have Agonizing Blast?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Of course, you got it.
I'm a Warlock who does one thing in combat.
Fair enough.
Solid 13 damage.
13 damage, you said?
Mhm.
Okay, you like graze the top of the purple crab, and it just kind of shudders as it like poops out 13 crabs. Like this
Yeah.
thing's starting to look a little light on crabs.
Good.
It's kind of like getting all daddy long legs. Like its extremities are just kind of a little like we're trying here.
I'm then going to... It's not like within melee range, right? Because I feel like that wouldn't have worked well if it did.
No.
Good. Then I'm just going to back up a good 20 feet as well.
Okay.
I have no desire to get closer to a place where he could smash the dock.
Fair enough. Well, that brings it to Joe's turn. Joe, how do you feel?
Yes. I'm gonna attack.
Sweet. With
I don't know. What do I have on me? My fist?
you have your axe, your battle axe.
All right.
Great
I'm gonna
axe.
use my battle axe.
Okay, that's gonna be a D20 to roll for to hit, and you have
17.
a plus. Woo! That's absolutely gonna hit, and then roll a D12.
D12.
Mm-hmm.
All right. D12. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I got an 8.
Awesome. 8 plus 4. That's 12 damage. You make a big mighty swipe for the legs, knocking 2 of them out. It has to drop one of its claws just to keep itself upright. It's still got a fair amount of crabs, but it's clear this menace that once was is less menacing.
I got a little toothbrush here.
It is now back to the top of the board. Haley's turn.
All right. Thank you.
Alrighty then.
So I will stand up.
Okay.
And I guess just hit him with the blades again.
Okay, great. Roll to hit.
All right. Oh, natural 1.
Ooh. Okay, guys, what do you think? Are there consequences to natural ones, or do we let it slide? My favorite thing to do is to give the opponent an opportunity attack. That's how I usually roll. Is that cool with you guys?
That's cool.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
you seem to kind of struggle getting up, kind of try to fling it, get off balance. As it regains balance and starts to swipe up at you with its claw, does a 16 hit.
That hits.
Cool. Go and make a strength save. Just getting batted around by this stupid crab.
Yeah, jeez. 19.
Oh, perfect. It's going to do 5 bludgeoning damage as you kind of get like a little wind knocked out of you. You almost feel a little bit of a crunch at the ribs, but you're mostly fine.
Crunch in the ribs.
All right.
And then you still have your bonus action.
All right.
I love Austin's face. Just like...
All right. Can I? I guess I'll just try to throw the other blade.
Yeah, go for it. Hold it.
All right. Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? It's another natural 1.
Okay. As you sling it
Creatures
out,
have one reaction?
you did not quite release it in a proper way, and you get like a bit of a psychic burn on your fingers. Okay, I'll just do 1 psychic damage to you.
All right.
It's like, okay, this crab's still sticking around, and it takes almost a weird deep breath as you see water from behind it kind of pull in as crabs just kind of kick it, and it's gonna spray at you. I need you all to make a dex save.
Which one's that?
Dexterity, you're gonna roll a d20 and then add dex modifier.
Okay.
I don't know my dex
Dexterity.
multiplier.
I
Not
do.
20.
I got an 11.
Okay,
17.
11.
17. What did you get, Haley?
13.
13. Austin? I can't hear you, Austin.
Oh, 12.
Great. So it seems like let's go left from right again. So Bradley, what did you get?
17.
Haley,
13.
Austin, 12.
12.
Okay. Nate,
Not 20.
woo. Joe, what did you get?
11.
11. So, Bradley, Haley, and Nate save. The other two will take, or you guys will take half the damage. It's going to be 7 cold damage as a spray of cold, let's just say icy cold, seawater gets thrust in your face.
You said take 7?
Yes, but you guys take half because you passed.
Okay, sorry. I thought 7 was halved. I was like,
I
God.
forget. Is it round up or down?
We're gonna round up, so you'll take 4.
Okay. Got it.
Cool. Okay, and then it is going to make another attack as a claw to cure you.
You crustaceous bastard.
It does a 17 hit.
Yeah, meets a beats it.
Okay, roll strength save. It's gonna be
14.
6 bludgeoning damage. And you just barely passed the strength save. Okay, and that brings it back to Austin's turn. What shall you do?
Or beat the hell out of this crane.
Hey.
I'm gonna swing it with my great sword again.
Okay.
That's a 19.
19 hit. Okay.
I am smiting again because you always gotta smite as paladin.
Always got to smite.
Make it all aware that classic Austin mistake. I've used all of my spell slots already.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing.
I don't know these spell slots. I got my sword. All right, base sword damage will be 11. Now all the radiant damage I do
This is absurd.
is it is only 17 damage total.
Don't. Okay,
I
only
did
17.
6 damage, 6 radiant damage.
Okay, so as you take a big old swipe, you take out pretty much the rest of the base of this crab. All it has is like diminishing claws and a couple of little crabs as it kind of like tries to eke its way towards you guys. Like, that brings it to Bradley. Do you think you can finish it?
Yeah, I probably can. Let's go for that second free guiding bolt.
Okay, go for it.
God.
We do be just using resources.
I sure do.
That is 9 plus 4 plus 2, 15.
That's gonna hit. Okay, roll your damage.
Hey, these ones don't expend spell slots, so I'm still good on spell slots. 5, 10, 14, 16 radiant.
Oh, damn. Okay. So as you just kind of shoot it right in the face, the rest of the crabs just kind of blow away as dust as it irradiates them dead. And all that's left is the little purple crab as it starts kind of approaching like you've won the battle, but you know, this is still an aggro crab.
Can we keep it?
I was gonna say, if nobody else wants it, I am stealing it.
It's just a
I'll say let's
crab.
keep it.
Is it the black one?
Yes.
Yeah, Kiryu steps on it.
Will anyone be doing anything to stop it?
Stop.
No, you can have it.
I'm too far away to truly do anything.
Onward.
Okay, well, it's gonna make a straight check.
What's happening? I got weird not
stepping
hearing.
He's stepping on the
You were
crab.
stepping on the crab.
Oh.
Oh, okay, man, whatever.
All right, roll a hit. Roll the step.
Roll the step.
Yeah,
How unfortunate it can't just auto hit.
yeah, I know. I feel like being
Oh,
silly.
that's unfortunate. That's a nat 20.
This is why we do it. This is why we do it, baby. So you smash this thing, bits and pieces go everywhere. You get this clattering little claw that just kind of spins and hits Matthias's foot. And it's just like,
I pick up the claw
mhm,
and add it to my trinkets.
fair enough.
God.
As you
God.
recede your foot, you notice, obviously, crab carcass, the magnetic stones, and a shard for you to collect.
I sift through the carcass. I pick up the shard as I opened up my little chest compartment and drop the shard.
So as you all notice, as he's doing this, he picks up a black and purplish, like dark irradiating shard that seems to have either been equipped or in this crab. And Matthias, you'll remember Cape character on the boat with a cage. Might have been something like this.
Kiryu, was it, right? Yeah, that was you?
That's correct.
Beef Lord? Yeah, okay. So, nice job, first of all. Did really great, really cool. Very proud of you. What was that? Because that's not normal where I'm from. And I didn't see anything like that on the boat. I'm just like, a little wigged out. Oh, what was that?
I remember. I know exactly what I'm collecting, right? I just wanted to.
Yeah. Whether you feel like telling people or not is up to you.
It's of importance to me and none of your business.
All right. Yeah, of course. Listen, far be it from me to pry. I know we just met each other. I don't want to be too forward. Any chance you know where I can get like ruby slippers? It's one of the weird things on the list, and I feel like I just got here. You seem to be a native.
Native, Warforged, seen here.
Kiryu looks with eyes
Someone who
and
lives
eyes.
here, as opposed to I stepped off a boat.
Kiryu just looking at my thighs and eyes. No.
Oh, what a beautiful party, guys.
Oh, is everybody here crazy?
I
Hey,
feel like I've heard them.
I don't think any of us are crazy. It's
Well-
fun. Listen, it's so chill. We're having fun. We're apparently gonna go adventure because why not go on
That
another?
one threatened to rip somebody's arm off. The first thing I saw them do.
Oh, that
Who
one.
exactly are you people?
I just followed them. I figured that the gods might want to know, but I haven't found any.
Oh, I saw the cute little trick you did with the leaves. What?
Thank you.
Which road did you take?
No.
Or is there only
Which
one
road
for
do
you?
Corsarius, do a quick insight check.
Will do. That is. Damn, this one's treating me nicely. Nat 2026.
He is specifically speaking about Fey spells and spell casting, and seems to be familiar with how that sort of thing works. So basically, speaking on how that works for you.
I was born with this autumnal. But I learned much of it through druidic studies.
Oh, I'll have to try the autumn road sometime. Normally, I'm on one of the other ones. That's so neat. Okay.
Awesome.
And then, yeah, Matthias just kind of goes back to literally looking at everything because he's eating things with his eyes at this point since
Yeah.
it's not the inside of a ship.
Fair enough. So again, you're kind of in Callias. sprawling city. You're currently in Breacher's Harbor. There's all sorts of people. A lot of people coming on and off ships, unloading cargo. There is a couple of different stands. One, man, I gotta remind myself. But Bradley, obviously, you recall the cloaked figure going away. If you decide you want to talk about it, you don't have to.
Uh,
And Errol, we
I
probably need to debrief these folks on the mission at hand.
does anybody know of a symbol with a setting sun on it at all? Anybody?
Errol, do
Colin,
a
would I
history
know
check.
about that?
Do a history
Well,
check.
I would not know.
that on the boat. And some of it was like vaguely magic-y, but nothing was cool, you know? Nothing to like write about, you know? It was just kind of like hand towels. At least we know they wash their hands.
Yes, I suppose so. I suppose so.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
Find your center. Find your
messy.
center.
You can be adventuring, you can be messy, but you don't have to be both, you know? It's great. It's great.
So what did you get for the history check?
Sorry, which of
Was
us?
it-
Haley, yes.
Okay, I didn't know.
Oh, sorry. I said that out loud. I guess it's just in your head. Oh, am I really in this? Whoops.
So it appears. I was about to tell you.
All right. Whoops. I'm very certain I changed that, but oh well. Thanks for someone piping up on that. I really deeply appreciate it. We got 9 viewers. Ooh, that's fun.
I think we're playing 80s and be very confused, so
I know,
well.
right?
6 more us.
It's stream info.
That's 3 of them that aren't. I think you're in the Hades 2 Twitch category.
Yeah. I see. Okay, so oh, there it is. Okay, we got it. We got it.
There we go.
Dude, I should have just had gameplay of Hades going on in the background.
Yeah, like in the left corner or something.
Dude, I fish watch us play Dungeons and Dragons. That'd be wild. Never seen no
Oh, but that sounds like a great time.
Yeah. Never seen
Copyright strike.
Damn it. Okay. So you guys notice a couple of shop fronts on the lot, basically. One is a place called Finster's Finds. Looks a little kind of ratty, but otherwise well visited.
Wait,
place-
Colin.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What did I
was
do?
the history check?
15.
15. So you've heard brief rumors coming back into Callias. It is not something that was around when you were here, but it might be associated with a potentially new smugglers group.
Okay.
Dang, my computer is hot.
Yeah, I still don't hear mine.
Why?
Yeah, go for it.
Why would? There's no particular reason. Also, why were you searching for me? I feel like that has not quite been covered.
Oh, well,
Oh, you don't know?
true.
Also, I don't know. Why? I don't really know who you are. What's that? Can we get just for the class?
For the class.
I was being searched for, and I don't know why. That is mildly terrifying.
There are scary,
Colin,
less scary things as well, I suppose.
should I be lying about this, keeping this from him?
About the nature of your well, so they are going to need to help in the acquisition. However, you could likely set it up to where they don't need to know at all, but they follow your plans. So you can tell them as much or as little detail as possible. You could even decide that they don't get as much gold as you were offered to give to them. All they know is that you're currently asking them to help you. Not even Volknir knows how much he's supposed to be getting paid. Just that he's supposed
Okay.
to get paid.
Okay. All right. Listen, I need your help to find a very valuable item. And I was told that you have a very particular set of skills and knowledge that would be beneficial in this.
Who would have
So,
told you this? I've not even been here for more than a few days.
oh, you know, I travel, I've heard things.
Haley, it does tip off to you a little strange, but you're kind of used to people knowing things they're not supposed to, as far as people you work with.
Okay.
And I just want to. This is a you problem, right? Like,
Me?
I delivered the thing that I was supposed to deliver. I can check that off the list. We can be done. I can go do whatever the hell else she wants. You know.
Well, I think you should help us too.
Why?
Because you're clearly very powerful and very learned.
And you're clearly a flatterer, but like, what's the vibe?
And
She works with the Fae.
Look,
He
look.
not getting.
All right.
That's why I'm sus. I am sussed out.
yep.
Because that
Look,
opened the autumn
you
road,
guys-
and I had to deliver a frog to you, but you don't really even seem to know what to do with it. And now you're like, hey, let's start an adventure. And I'm like, who put you up to this?
Yes, good question. Who did put you up to this?
A reliable contact of mine.
Uh-huh.
But look,
And did she show up in a
yeah.
ball gown?
here's the thing. If you guys help me find this thing, there's a big sum of money in it for all of us.
Okay. I'm not exactly somebody who cares that much about money.
Then I'll take his.
No, you
Also,
won't.
you can spend time with me.
Yuryu's just been sitting there silently.
He's walked off.
Oh,
He's walking down the road.
You're losing your pal here.
I
He's completely.
have other things that I need to do. I mean no offense, but there are more important things than finding a shiny object. Unless that shiny object also happens to be a heart of some kind.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Here's the greatest thing about adventuring. We can do all of that stuff.
I don't know you.
Well, then
But
let's
you
sit down
can,
and know
and
each
you
other.
should.
I don't know you.
Here, I have a lovely black rose tea. Okay, we can just go. We can sit at a cute little shop for a while. We can get to know each other. We can figure out how much money you're gonna give me for this, and figure out what exactly it is that we're doing.
To the tavern.
Yeah, sure. That
Yes,
works.
what he said.
I was hoping for like
Are
a
you
nice
gonna
little...
address the fact that your robot friend is just walked away? He's at least
Wait.
like
Where did
50
Down
paces
the
away.
road.
He's down the
He is.
road.
where
grab
did
him.
he?
I'm gonna
Where did
grab
the big
him. I'm gonna
man
grab
go?
him.
Where did the one with the sword go? Oh God.
I'll go
God.
grab him.
Well, God, he was the holy soli though. No, like he did like the smite thing.
A
was
holy
kinda cute.
solely, yeah.
It was rather powerful.
The holy roly.
You guys might actually need him, like for real, for real. He was doing like 30 damage almost every turn.
Yeah. Here, hold. I'm gonna. Okay, so I guess out of game, out of
Yep.
conversation. What? I can go
Yeah.
get the guy if you are
Sure.
all still sticking around and talking. That part is, if that's what the
If you-
vibe seems to be,
It's
I will.
clear that all of you are supposed to be a part of this. However, Errol needs to convince you if you're not convinced and kind of be the ringleader until you guys are able to kind of ring in together. So,
Mm.
obviously, Errol knows of some incentives that she can speak to you on. She has her own reasons to speak on it or not. And she knows the full details. However, you don't know that. I mean, you know she knows the details. You just don't know how much she has revealed or not, and
Yeah.
that good stuff.
I think in that case, Matthias is going to go, okay, so yes, I'll catch up with our friend, and we all go to the tavern, we'll make some tea, you'll drink whatever it is that you drink. I don't know, I'm on duty, I can't really, but, and then we'll all have a good yap about whatever the hell this is. And you, Mr. Eldrin friend, watch the Rose Roads. This is a neat trick. And rather than your, you know, autumn leaves as the misty step poof, we just have a bunch of rose petals and more thorns, more thorns than one might expect.
Oh,
And then just kind of like start quickly strolling after Kiryu. Hey, bestie, yo, excellent work.
Best.
What's good? Who are you? What's the vibe? What's going on?
The
Hi.
vibe?
Do you want tea? Do you drink tea?
I don't really drink.
Not anything? Do you like the smell? Do you like the smell?
Everything.
How do you work? Let's go chat.
How do you
Let's
work?
go.
Let's
Let's
get
go
that.
chat. And he's just gonna kind of like loosely pull
You
towards
competent in the
a.
fight, I suppose.
Hmm?
I'll entertain you for a few hours then.
Oh, that is all I want is to be entertained. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna like look back at the group of the other three and be like, come on, let's go. As we drag to whatever the closest bar slash eatery slash anything.
Okay, well, the closest one is a place called Nathaniel's Flat Stuff. Errol,
Flat stuff.
you know it for being kind of just the easiest thing for people coming off the boat to eat. Very bland, very easy to digest for those who might have issues with seasickness. You also know of a few other locations. There is the Make It Manashine, not too far down the road. Up Schmitz Creek, down at the southern end of the docks, closer to the river. Um, and a check-in, but that's kind of more deeper into the city. So that is up to you. And then, of course, there are plenty of shops that won't have alcohol, but could be fun to look around. You know that actually, yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, I'll begin the walk towards not the super bland place.
Yeah.
But maybe through a combination of luck and vibes, because I guess I don't technically know that.
Okay. Then I guess we will adjourn at the Make It Manashine.
Yep.
Okay. So I take it all of you guys make your way there.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
take a quick break for those of you who don't need to step away to go to the bathroom or anything, and just sit here, chat with the people on chat. I'm gonna need to take a quick break, so I'll be back in a minute or two.
I will also be back in just a second.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm gonna make
maybe you
myself an
guys
old
start
fashioned in the meantime.
talking in the ways of what the hell are you guys doing in this campaign?
Can I change my camera? Hello? Oh, he can't hear me.
Just do it, Joe. What's the worst that could happen?
It's a good question. Well, I actually
A lot bad can happen. You never know.
my camera is being annoying at the moment, so I don't even know if I'm gonna.
Where are my shot glasses?
Motherfucker, dude.
They have been moved. Who has moved them? There's one at least. That'll do.
Okay. Do 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 do.
And where is my Starstone? There it is.
Okay. It's like we're almost all adjourned again. Keep your secrets, Arrow. Our rogue never tells her secrets.
Keep your secrets.
Keep your secrets then.
Fine, keep them then. I will.
Huh.
So, Kiri, what's the vibe of this group then? How are you feeling?
The vibe check.
Yeah, it's
Wow, they're special.
It does appear I have ended up the goody two shoes.
yeah, that didn't take very long.
No, it really didn't. The first interaction with them was a threat to cut an arm off.
Imagine trying to cut an arm off with psychic blade. I mean, you've got proper daggers, but that sounds like a nightmare.
Well, the psychic blade, like, it doesn't leave a mark, right?
Oh, it literally wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
cut through the arm.
So
Oh,
it's just
God.
nerve. It just the nerves wouldn't be there anymore.
Oh, that sounds awful. I'd rule that in.
That's even better.
You just have
Hello,
this
Smudge.
useless arm that still functions, but you can't
Hello.
do anything.
Hello.
That's awesome.
All right, so you all have made it to the to make it Manishine. Some might argue on the pronunciation. Those who are local to Callias don't know that Manishine is pronounced Manishine, but it is also a play on words, so sometimes people just won't call it Manishine. And it is a very well polished type of tavern with a well stocked bar and a few people attending. You get kind of like, let's say, real world equivalent, kind of like a Russian Siberian kind of themed tavern. Um, a lot of on the menu are a lot of types of stroganoffs, lots of mushroom based dishes, rough breads, dry meats, and yes, vodka for sure. um, all sorts of different stuff there. The drinks are hefty, and thus are usually offered to newcomers very sparingly. But there's a good atmosphere. The people who approach you are rough but kind.
Aw.
It's a little busy, but not much. There's a couple of waiters and waitresses, and one person tending bar.
Yeah. I will wander up to the bartender and just ask for them to start a pot of water for me for tea. Just be like, hey besties. I my friends here, they'll drink. Like, I'll tip you, don't worry about it, but like I'm on duty and like you know how that goes sometimes, right? Like you don't want the boss to show up.
Right. So this man with nice long flowing brown hair, kind of tied off in a ponytail in the back. He's got sleeves rolled up and a bit of a apron on. It seems like he's able to kind of mix a bunch of stuff. He's moving pretty quick. Not even he need to keep his eyes on it. Talking directly to customers, and he's like, "Tea. Well, that's strange. Do you carry herbs with you?"
Oh, yes. But
Okay.
I have like a little bit of most herbs, but like I live on this tea. So like you should try some actually. It's so good. Here.
Does
You
it pair
when you
well
get a
with vodka?
huh? I haven't done that, but I have used a whiskey one time when I was really, really feeling bad. I can't say it tastes
whiskey.
good, but like it did do the trick, you know?
Great. Always up
Um,
for new experiences.
yeah, just when you get a second, come on over and I'll make you a cup of tea. We'll chat. We'll chat.
Yeah, so he takes a kind of like a slab, like almost a stone looking slab of obsidian, places a mat under it, and then places a kettle as it seems to kind of he speaks a word to it, and it starts to heat the kettle.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh my, do you know magic?
no, it's a head mason product.
Still, that's so cool. Oh my god, I love magic. It'd be so cool if I could do something. But,
Yes.
oh, so
Have
much.
that shop. What can I get? Do the rest of you also approach the bar, or do you guys take a seat at a booth? Or
Yes.
anything like that?
I'll
Yes.
approach
I'm
it.
going to the bar.
Uh,
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, let's go Volk, to the bar.
do you have any meat?
We do carry meat. Yes. What
Uh,
meat are you looking for?
any, preferably something strong.
Oh, we deal in strong kinds. That's all we have. So
Just
cracks.
whatever you think would go well for me.
So this man does seem strong, but it will surprise you as he picks up a full barrel, sets it on a table, and punches in a new cork or a new, spigot. Pops out a nice frothy mug for Quasarios. There we
Matthias
go.
has almost literal hearts in his eyes.
Any garnishment? I
No, I'm well.
citrus as well.
Citrus? Why not? Why not? Yeah.
He hands
Just
you a slice of orange and like basically just a line of salt.
Orange and then
Do with
lime.
that as you will. For the rest of you,
I will have your finest lager.
ale it is. Punches from the same one. Citrus,
The same one?
Citrus?
citrus. Do you want
I
citrus?
do not know of citrus. Just make me drink.
Hands you a second mug. You need two. And for
Thank
you,
you.
wait a second, Errol. You have not been in town for some time. You recognize him. He's been working here for almost like over a decade. This was a very popular spot for you in particular, some of your friends as well, as it reminds you of home. This bar, this place specifically, has been around for about 10ish years, but you remember it being built or at least fresh in the area. One
Okay,
of our
and
best customers. It was sad to see you go.
Oh,
uh,
was that from your
I
vacation
know,
a
I
while
know.
back? You never told us so much about that. You should show us the postcards. Oh my god.
I take it these are new friends.
Well, new
Oh
fact.
yes,
friends is a strong word.
You
yes.
need 3 mugs. Fists,
Three.
3 mugs. Effortlessly fills them, pumps it in front of you without a drop to spare. Does like the old knife trick with the top with the foam. You two got foamy beers, but like it's classy, it's good. He knows she needs the beverage, so it's topped off.
Oh my god, your hands must be so
So
strong.
he gave me 3 mugs just for me.
Yes.
I love this guy.
You too?
Look, you good,
Well,
you good
not
drinker, you good pair. You come back, and you stick around
why.
this time. Can I
I
interest you in any? Oh, you shiny chrome guy.
I'm good. I don't need anything.
You sure? I'm sure that we've got something at least somewhat resembling motor oil.
Water's fine then.
Water or water? You know the kind of stuff I put in my flask when I go to public events.
Water.
Okay, fair enough. One water. There's no like sink or anything, so he literally has to get it from the back for you. Hey, we appreciate the good non-drinker. It keeps the rest of us honest, and also, we need someone to guide us home after the end. So,
Yeah.
what brings you all here?
Oh, well, I was about to host a little tea time session for my new friends, so that Errol could tell us what the hell we're doing here.
Do you need more cups?
She might.
Okay, fantastic.
I
All
probably will.
all
Please.
of you need tea.
I could go for a tea.
Yes.
Great.
Okay. Good. And then bring one for yourself too later. When you get a second.
Oh, fantastic. Grab the baby cups. Sorry, we deal in big sizes. We don't have shot glasses. We have table cups.
Mm, Well, it's okay. Sometimes you need a nice, big, strong meat. And then he's gonna wander.
Oh, whatever slithers your snake.
Snake.
So, he takes the tea is now, or the hot water's ready. Got cups in front of you. Nice ornate glassware, just clearly not used a whole lot. So he pours little bits. They got like little handles on it too. He's like, we don't get to break out the fancy chinaware much, so thank you.
Oh, of course, anything for an excuse to be a little bit of a dandy.
Now,
Um,
Errol, you will remember these, but these are handcrafted from Manashine itself. We pride ourselves in importing a lot of goods from there. Um, and, a lot of the tables are handmade from Manashine. It was a bit of a hassle to get them from there. But wood like this, you do not get anywhere else.
That is true.
So he gets you guys the drinks. Everyone's got tea. It has water in it, says the crow man. Uh, and then gives 4 of you vodka shots to chase it down. Uh,
mm,
do you guys want bread or some food to mix in with this?
Oh, I figured it out. Never mind.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What did you figure out, brother?
That this ale tastes amazing.
Ha! I'll get one for myself then.
I had to quit.
Bread does sound quite lovely.
Okay.
I
We
could
have
go
hard
for-
roast, we have rye, and we have homemade hand churned butter by myself.
Rye and butter sounds lovely. Thank you.
Great. Well, I'll get that for you.
All right.
Goes to the back, gives you
Yeah.
guys a moment.
Let's go find a table. Let's go chat.
Okay.
We shall.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So
Great. Yeah, you guys
Good
migrate
news.
yourselves to a booth. Nice plush leather. Very kind of cozy. Feels nice. There's like a nice little lamp element in the center of the table, kind of bringing it all together. You guys have a bunch of drinks. Some of you might need to take a trip or two, but except for Kiryu. And sit
So-
down and have your conversations.
One with the knives. Stop
One with
talking,
the
please.
Well, we haven't officially had tea yet. We do have to abide by certain rules. No, everybody has.
They would give a look at you. I am uncertain whether it would be wise to accept tea from you. I mean no offense, but
Oh, you of all people should understand that I am beholden to the laws of hospitality.
yes, that is my worry.
And out of game, I very do much mean
No, so
traditional laws.
for Zarios, you already understand that he is very Fey coded and likely has ties to Fey. You understand that they don't fuck around at tea time.
The reason why I say unsure is purely because Fey food.
That's true. Fair enough.
Because what now?
Fey food. So
Oh, that's fair. Understandable. If it makes you feel any better, I did harvest it myself here, and we are currently, well, I say here like, favoring, but here like this plane.
Don't worry.
So long as I will not be enslaved here where if I drink it, I am more than
No, not for this at least. At some point you might end up that way, but listen, I can't help my wonderful charm.
Emily, if you are watching, we have Cat.
A nugget. Just a little
Aw.
guy.
Yee.
Hi, Sheldon. He says hi.
What?
The cat walks
Why are
through.
you staring at me evilly, Smudge?
Oh,
What do you want?
Seems like Bradley's cat is also wanting some spotlight.
It does appear.
Earlier.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
All right. Well, your fine bartender comes up. He is wearing shorts, and so he's got thighs and calves for sure, with the her and all that. And comes up to you with a nice, hot, steaming piles of loaves of rye, nice little hand rolls, and he's like, fresh from oven for you, and a nice little mound of butter with a couple of knives for.
Aw. Thank you so much, sweetie. Did you want tea? These folks have been, for some reason, like a little resistant to striking tea before business.
Oh, I believe you already gave me tea. It was, which kind of tea did you give him?
Huh? Did I
Or
give him tea already?
no?
I
So
was. I thought he was working.
sorry, you suggested it. I thought it might. Here, let me grab cup. You put some tea in there, and I'll be sure to enjoy every sip.
Sounds good. And then come back with the leaves after. I want to see what's in your little future.
Okay, sounds great.
But yeah, the
Hopefully, it's something interesting.
oh,
I could
well, as long
always
as
use a
I
surprise.
will
Okay. Now he goes off. You give him some tea leaves. He's gonna go enjoy himself. He's back at the bar dealing with other customers.
be. See, he's able to do his job just fine after a nice cup of tea. There's no
He'll take a sip.
harm. It's fine.
Once he knows that it's safe, he will take a sip.
How resistant are you all to alcohol, or your characters, would you say?
Approximately not at all.
Okay. I'm going to need you to roll a constitution save. Arrow, I'm going to need you to roll. Okay, question. How fast are you guys drinking? Are you guys drinking then talking? Are you like drinking while talking?
I was gonna drink while we
I'm
talk.
drinking.
Okay.
I feel like he is taking sips occasionally, but he is an absolute lightweight.
Okay. Then we'll take our time on this. Let's hear what you guys have to say to each other.
So, well, we've started our tea. Let us hear your proposal then.
So, there's a very valuable treasure that I have been asked to find. I can't tell you exactly what it is. I don't even know exactly what it is. However, it's highly sought after. Many are after it. If we get it first, we get a very, very handsome sum of gold.
You don't know what the treasure is. Do you at least
I
know
know.
what it looks like?
Yes, I know vague details.
And this handsome reward, does it have, I don't know, any more details than the rest of your proposal?
Honestly, I wasn't even given much. But
Hmm.
I was given the details from my contact, who I do trust. So I do trust him to give us a handsome amount.
I mean, no offense, but you are being very, very light on details. I am personally uncomfortable when it comes to accepting offers that I do not know the entirety. If it's call it paranoia if you will, but with with the types of people that I deal with, paranoia is healthy.
I understand paranoia. It's healthy to have some. But I do need help. You all possess your own unique skills that I think could make this very successful. Plus, we can share in
So
the
you
reward.
need So you need us. We don't technically need you. I mean, no offense when I say this, but why should we trust you?
I'm
I'm
also
giving you. I am offering all of you the opportunity for a lot of gold.
See, so the fun thing about a lot is that if I put the words a lot in a contract, and then somebody gives me 3, it still is fulfilled. You know what I mean? So like, do we have
Exactly.
numbers? Do we have like vine? Do we have even like shares of the take? Also, can I just? I have to assume that what we're about to do, if we decide to do it, is illegal. Um, am I correct in that assumption? Like, I'm fine with it. I think probably. I mean, everybody has lines, but I'm getting a vibe that this might not be above groundwork.
So the deal is, it's not technically legal per se. However, morally, it would be better for us to do this than to not do it.
Well, all right. Morals were never too much of my issue, I suppose.
It wasn't me. Could you please elaborate?
There's not much I can elaborate on at this time. I need a certain amount of trust from
And there's not
everyone.
much I can do at this time. I
And
have very strict morals. I I refuse to break them.
wait, so about the whole like morality thing here and the whole trust thing, do you want us to go on a little retreat with trust falls? Or like what? Like what are we how do we establish
Well,
this trust? And also, again, who put you up to this?
a contact that I have known for many years, somebody who's I am on personal terms with.
All right. I get it, but it's I'm just trying to avoid some of the same crazy that I'm running from, you know? And as long as we're not in the same kind of crazy, in the same village, because I think our little Eldrin friend understands the village that I'm used to, but
Yes.
I don't. This, the whole plot of whatever is happening here, I understand we can't know it yet, whatever. We need to do some trust falls and sing Kumbaya first. Um, but it's mortal. The whole machination, it's mortal. We don't have to like worry about the gods getting involved, about other realm nonsense. No genies are gonna pop out and get pissed at us. We're okay, right?
No. That
Okay,
should
good,
not be a problem.
good, good, good. Because that's like, listen, and I would have never done anything to attract the ire of anyone like that. And I just want to keep it that way. You know?
I understand.
And at that point, he's gonna take the tea that he is finished with and turn over the tea leaves and start reading them for himself because he's got the answers he needs.
Cool.
I am unwilling to operate on so little. I mean no offense, but I do not know you, and my first interaction with you was you threatening a humble druid. To do
Listen to
something so sa- thank so horrid. I without more I
What did
cannot
you
do
threaten to
good
do?
conscious
Oh,
work.
tell me, tell me. Who did you
I
threaten?
Are you saying something?
No, I'm being very silly right now.
I
Oh,
see. You you
that's
threatened someone
okay.
of the Order of the Radiant Rose.
And
I
are they
wasn't
the Radiant Rose? That sounds so. Ugh.
Hey, stop it. Don't chew on my headphone cord. Okay, so water.
But yes, Errol, who did you
Yes.
threaten and why?
Cap it.
The man who runs the apothecary just down the road.
Okay.
I needed information, which I need for this mission.
Hmm.
And look, to be honest, he was being very sassy and it was unwarranted. And I just needed to give him a little bit of an encouragement to give us some information. That's all.
Okay, listen, happens to the best of us. I get it.
Thank you.
You say that you need me. I am unwilling to work with this little. That is all you are willing to offer. I need another drink.
I had drink. Already has another
Another
pail.
one.
Pops it
Another
down.
one.
Presents to Matthias. It was very lovely. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you liked it. Gonna take his tea leaves and whatever. Um, ooh, you might. So you
He
see
puts
this
his
part? That,
elbow down and kind of like leans in front of you.
yeah. So it looks like this part here. You might like find somebody new soon. Like so, like just as like a. It looks like a temporary kind of fling, but it's something that should bring some joy. Interesting. Well,
What
you
the
have a
coincidence?
lovely shift. How long is that shift, by the way?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's why I asked. No, but
Goes and grabs two more mugs. One for you in a couple hours.
good to know.
An early shift
I'll
for
have
me.
a couple of hours to figure out what it is our next steps are.
It seems you guys are having disagreement.
This one doesn't
Much.
trust Errol
Wait,
as
wait,
far
wait,
as power.
Look,
wait,
not my
Colin.
business. Yes.
Can I like to help him trust me, Matthias? Can I be his wingman with this guy?
I bet Matthias will have a much will trust you well after that. But keep in mind, it's Corsarios you're really struggling with.
Yeah, Matthias is pretty much signed on. You can.
Yeah, all right.
But no, don't get me wrong. If you want me out of this, I don't need to be a part of this. Errol, I know you, and I tell you guys, if you're going to be partying up with anybody, she's the one that's got your back. But that's just me. I've known her for years. She went to school just down the road, a few blocks down, at the university, studied history. She's very knowledgeable, so ask her questions. She might
Oh,
surprise you. I see you may be a bit fresh in the face here. Hey, I don't believe I got your name, though.
Who?
I'd say, can I? Well, I guess all of you. None of you have properly introduced yourself to me. I'd almost be offended if you weren't
oh,
paying me.
I'm so sorry. Here, I'm Matthias, and then I'm. Listen, just can I get your name again, quick?
Draven.
Draven. Oh, I love the way that sounds. Thank you so much.
Rolls off the tongue.
It might.
Corderos of
Might.
Corderos of Verdana.
Great. Pleasure. And you, big one.
Yes.
Not chrome one, big one. Big one. Big purple guy.
I'm gonna elbow
Oh,
vote here.
Grape juice. What's the name?
Okay.
Volknir of
Hey.
Tanasteria.
Seems the drinks are hitting hard. Too hard for you?
No, never.
Okay. Chrome. Name.
Hear you. Will that be all?
Potentially. I've you're from around here, aren't you?
Depends. Do you know Enzo?
I've heard of Enzo, yes.
Then
Old
you would have
fart.
seen me before.
Well, there you go. Well, I'm happy for you. Glad you can find some time away from him. Pleasant guy, but he seems to cling to you pretty closely. Now, of course, I know Arrow very, very well. And then Cosarius, you said Verbena.
Yes, I've come from quite far.
He's gonna shift a quick look to Errol and then back to Corsarios. Well, I hope you guys will get to know each other plenty well. I'll be around. Starting to get a little quiet around here, so I'm free. But I'll tend to my other customers in the meantime. Okay, and he's gonna
Sounds
walk
good.
off.
So, Errol, you studied history. Did you have a focus? Was there a particular era?
Um, not particularly.
Ancient Arcadia.
Wait, what?
Not even ancient Arcadia in the fall.
Mm,
Oh, yes.
Perhaps being quiet about that. You know.
Not good.
Well, I like history in general. I like the history of this area. And I think, you know, learning from history helps us prevent mistakes in the future, as they say, although I'm not sure if that's really true.
I
Yeah.
have I have found it very much untrue.
Yeah. Well, it at least helps make things rhyme and not be copies, you know?
True, true.
Um, at least it's innovative.
Yes, of course.
No, so this land is what you studied then. Because I'm afraid back on Faerun they don't speak much of Luzandril. It's very
Oh,
very subjective, filled with rumors. Like it swore a pact with the sun. There are no gods there. Ooh, like
really?
I mean,
Hey, that seems rather wildly inaccurate.
I would too.
yeah, it sounds like it, but I don't have better information to go on, and it's also kind of a fun party thing to say. So, you know, when I had to say all the little things at my going away parties, like, hey, yeah, sorry, I won't be around for a while. I'm heading to Luzandril. Oh my god, do you know? It works pretty well, But I'd love to know some actual facts about it in case I actually have to write that paper I said I was going to.
You
Well,
you're writing a paper for who?
Well, okay, this one is for one of my old professors in ancient lore. Um, where we keep in contact. And technically, I don't have to write it because I don't work for him, but I'm kind of trying to get in good so I can slide back in if I need to. This whole student loan thing is kind of a pain, but we figure it out.
yes,
I
indeed.
am I am rather glad that I have not had to deal with some of the conventions of civilization until recently.
Mm.
Student loans, gods.
Well, there are some nice things. Tea time, for instance.
Hmm,
Although,
we
no,
had that out in the
that's an
wilds.
older tradition than just modernity.
Volknir, do you know much about the history of Lysandril? Do you have anything
Not
to
at
chime in?
all.
Great. Kiryu,
I
do
know
you want to
almost
speak on
nothing.
your knowledge of Lysandril?
Nah.
Do you have any curiosities or anything that you'd like to ask?
Just listening, waiting.
Nah,
Yeah.
sounds good. Well, I mean, there are some gods for sure. That might be an interest of Matthias. Corsarius, I think you know a couple.
Uh, well, I suppose I could tell you of what I know of a few of the gods, if you wish at some point.
Yeah, yeah, the next time we meet up to go through whatever this is, right?
I suppose so, yes.
Also, whatever this is, what is this? Is this a smash and grab job? Do we have to worry about finding someone? Is there is this
No,
a
it's not.
political assassination? I'm not sure I'm cool with that, but it could be fun to think about.
Much? No.
Not.
You already had your food for the day.
It's not a person, so that should potentially simplify things in a certain way.
So what are we looking for? I I have said it before, I am unwilling to operate on this little information. You speak of all of this. You speak as the Fae.
Hmm?
Hmm.
You speak as the Fae. You give nothing and you expect everything. So, what are we looking for? What is going on? If you wish my help, I will need more than, oh, this guy who told me this thing wants us to find this other thing. Get on with it.
Who would have believed that you had spirit?
Bradley, I'm gonna give you inspiration. Very nice of him. I feel very inspired myself. So here you go.
It is a very valuable item from. Wait, Colin, who is it? Who is the guy who had this thing?
You're
Where
stealing
are
it
we?
from the court wizard of Callias.
Yes. Okay. It's an object we need to steal from the court wizard. So very valuable.
Court like royal court or court like of law?
Royal Court of Law.
Oh, the worst kind.
It basically now the only people who are gonna know this is Corsarios and Errol, but the court wizard is one of the heads of staff of the council. He is not technically a council member, but an advisor, but tends to carry a lot of power within Callias.
That is quite the difficult duty.
Quite the
Correct.
difficult
From
doozy.
to steal from someone of that level of power is to invite wrath upon oneself.
It is, but if we figure out a way to do this properly with strategy, we might be able to pull it off. And this is why I need all of you. You all have your particular strengths that could make this successful.
The master said a similar thing, I suppose. I will be frank. I have other duties to which I am more inclined. However, with this additional information, you say it is an item of value. Do you know of what type of item? Is it a gem? Is it a what is it?
It is a gem.
I'm willing to aid, but know that I have other priorities as well.
Look, how about I make you a deal?
Priorities.
What if you help me with this, I help you with what you need to accomplish.
Deal. He would offer a handshake.
All right.
So
It looked like agreement. Fantastic. Rounds on me, huh?
Oh. With you
Sounds
and
good to me.
Why not? I'll get shit faced.
Yeah. Hey, good night for it. We do not have enough rooms for the all of you, so it's up to you. But I can highly give high suggestions to a nearby inn.
You sure you can't find one?
Well, I mean, I've got one of my own, decent sized bed, but
Oh.
How much for one night?
for one night in my bed, few drinks, maybe some chatter. As far as the inn, you'll have to speak to them.
I don't
To
know.
the inn.
I'd
Uh,
rather like to get that round on him first.
yeah, let's get that round on you, and then we can chat a little bit more about where I'll be sleeping, huh?
Fair enough. Gets you guys rounds. This time, it's got a little bit of zest to it. You kind of it's like vodka plus, with a little bit of kind of like raspberry and just a pinch of like paprika. So it's got like a touch of kick. It's very fun.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Have you thought of adding like a nice little jasmine in there at some point? I have some around here somewhere.
It's not very traditional medicine, but I'm sure we could make do. So, today meeting this for you. First time
Yes.
for all you.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
I'm fresh off the boat,
Quite.
as they say.
So
I've only been here a few days.
at this point, you guys have been at the bar for a couple hours. It's getting kind of in between a lull. The bar itself will be open for a little bit longer after the fact, but late weekday, people going back to work kind of stuff, or back home to sleep off for work.
Mm.
So I'm glad you guys worked something out. Errol is very busybody. Definite usually finds herself doing something. I'm glad she's with seemingly very well spirited, good mannered people.
Well, manners are very important.
Right, of course.
Agreed.
Especially when it comes to hospitality.
Um, does an insight check required there?
It no, it no. He's
All
not
right.
Fey.
I sorry. I
That
hear.
would, yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
You you spoke of an inn earlier. What is the name of this place?
Uh,
I would rather like a place to sleep outside within the city.
For sure. We have one that is a bit closer. It's a little touch pricier if you're not a part of the guild, as known as the Oakland Inn. And then there is the Checked Inn, which is considerably less pricey, but the beds are a little stiff.
I can deal with stiff. I have been sleeping on the ground for quite some time.
And I would love to sleep in a bed that's not rocking when I don't want it to be.
Mm.
And I thought you were fresh off the boat.
Exactly.
Meet a lot of interesting seamen there.
Few of them were as interesting as I hoped.
Great.
Hmm.
Well, if that is it, I mean, you guys happy to finish bread, drinks. I'll just clean up a bit.
Sounds good. I'm gonna
Okay.
take a roll and put it. Is there like a windowsill or something?
Yeah.
Presumably in this
Yeah.
little inn. Yeah.
Yep. For sure.
I'm gonna take like a little bit of bread and just kind of keep it in the corner of a windowsill.
Okay. Fair enough.
Again, he's a man of habits.
Mhm. Gotcha.
I would rather like to get to an inn for the night. We can convene and speak of whatever plan this one has in the morning, I suppose.
Yes. Where shall we do that? Where's I take it we're not just going to show up at the court and figure it out there because that never works.
No, we could always agree to meet back here in the morning, a common place that we now all know.
I would
Works.
not mind that. It works well enough.
Sounds good.
So
Sounds like a
Good.
plan for you guys. Okay, so you'll all be turning towards the checked in. Well, except for one particular person. We'll get to that in a second. But the four of you kind of make your way. Kiryu, any particular things you wish to say? Also, Tab, will there's quite a bit there, but I instigated a lot. So if we can do 1 gold, that'd be 2 silver per person. Though I don't think that'd be fair for Chrome Dome here. He only really drank water anyways. The salad of the drink world.
Here will
uh,
put a full glass of water that he did not drink back on the counter.
I he'll just put the gold piece down. Uh, put it just take all of that. Should cover it
Take
all.
my money.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. What did you say, Bradley?
He would just put his 1 gold piece down. Uh, that should cover everybody.
Well, that is plenty kind of you, good sir. And
It's it's just not a problem.
if there is nothing else, I wish you all a good night. Kind of gives a drifted eye towards Matthias as he moves to the back of the bar, into like the kitchen area.
Do attempt to get some sleep, you two.
Oh, sorry, what now?
You heard me. He's gonna say while he walks out.
No, that was like out of game, straight up. I
Oh,
didn't hear that.
oh, he said, do attempt to get some sleep, you two.
Oh, I will when I've had my fun.
Volknir tired.
Have a great nap, Volknir.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. And one second. Yeah, you guys make your way over. It's going pretty. You guys are pretty happy with how the day is gone. This place is going to be 1 silver piece per night.
Do they give change?
Yes.
Yes, everywhere is going to have change because I'm not mean.
Okay. I only have gold pieces, so
Yeah, no,
we're
trust me. I know you all only have gold pieces. Just make a casual exchange.
Yep. I'll go ahead and get that. I'll adjust my sheet for that.
Well, if there's anyone in the chat who is able to summarize the events, that'd be great. Otherwise, I can verbalize it real quick here in a second as people make their way to the beds. Both good for the chat and also for the players to make sure we kind of get what's going on. So, Matthias, now that everyone's made their way to their destination, what do you do? Bar is empty. Everyone seems to have turned in for the night.
Yeah, I will wander on over. Is my good friend still like doing work behind the bar, the finishing up, closing, and
No,
everything?
he went into the kitchen.
Oh, well, in that case, I am going to follow him into the kitchen. But before doing so, I'm just going to make sure that there's no. Like, I'm going to slide up the coat arm
Mhm.
and make sure that none of the sand is changed in the hourglass tattoo.
Oh, I mean, a little bit of time has passed, but
Well,
no, sorry, no, nothing's changed. You're fine.
yeah, all right. Um, and I make sure that I have, the little pearl. Make sure that that's, fine and normal and fun. That didn't get lost or nothing. And then I will, wander into the kitchen and presumably fade to black.
Well, as you walk in, just so you know, he is cooking up something. It seems though a few things are missing. As he is just in apron and some briefs. Seems quite ready for you.
Dang. Well, hey, isn't that just a party?
Sure is.
We love to see it.
We
Okay.
honestly, love wins.
Everyone turns in
Hell
for
yeah.
the night. I will ask you, Matthias, to do a Constitution save to see how well you're doing in the morning.
Me?
Actually, you know what? Everyone except obviously Kiryu, do a Constitution save.
What's that?
Roll d20, and then we'll add
20.
Constitution modifiers.
All right, I got a 13.
Okay,
12.
12. Gotcha.
Nat 20, baby.
Oh damn.
I having the morning as
Hell
well.
yeah.
Arrow.
6.
It has been a bit since you've hit it as hard. You've been very diligent in work and everything at home, and you kind of forgot how heavy he pours his drinks. You are definitely hungover. You go to bed incredibly drunk. So tough. It's tough. We'll say that. You'll have let's say a -2 to rolls. For at least for the first couple hours, you'll want to eat something and get some water, and that'll kind of help fix that. So it probably won't end up affecting you too much.
All right.
Corsarios, you'll have a little bit of a headache, nothing too crazy. Matthias, he's pleased, you're pleased. It was a grand old time.
Well rested.
You have a feeling that if you feel like coming around, It's a good night and a free bed.
Nice.
He does love a free bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Next morning rolls around. Matthias is already at the tavern, probably helping out a little bit because he's very good like that. And then the
Yeah.
rest of you roll in.
Huh.
Harold's like, shh, 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 shh,
I
Ah,
thought
God.
we're going to bed.
Everybody but
My
you.
friends back from the open roads. Did you have
Oh,
time to
God.
dreams last night?
Matthias.
So
Matthias.
Oh.
Stop yelling.
I'm gonna give my recap real quick. So we started. Errol met with an old buddy from her days when she lived in Clias. She is a smuggler. You guys don't know that, but she does. And she got a task from a mysterious person who will be referred to as the broker. It was to steal the gem off of the staff of the court wizard. She was offered money for it. She's not mentioned money to the players. Um, the players know this. The characters do not. Not a problem.
The
She
characters
went.
know that there's some money involved. We
There's
have
got to
no
be
Yeah,
doubt.
somebody involved.
I did say that.
Yeah. Which means Errol has just 250 gold pieces just sitting in her pocket right now that she has not dispersed to anyone.
Oh, I do? I didn't even know I had that.
It's 50 gold per person before the start as like a to get supplies kind of deal.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll be granted another 750 for a total grand of gold for the whole task.
Okay.
You guys Volknir was introduced by the people she was introduced to the job through. They went to retrieve Corsarios and threatened to cut the arm off of a shopkeep who was being rude, in fact, but yikes. Then they went to the docks where they met Matthias, who was just getting off a boat and who handed Volknir a purple frog. And summarily, right after, there have been two sequential appearances from Sheldon. He's been around. He's currently napping at my feet, so we could leave him. I could also bring him in, but I don't think he'll like it very much. And they had to fight a crab behemoth, a collection of crabs that burst out of the ocean, and went very well for them. And then they went to Make It Manashine, where they met a cool bartender named Draven and got the lowdown of what the deal is for this job of theirs. Great.
All right.
All right. So you guys are now at the Manashine.
Wait, is this kind of a long rest, or are we just like sleeping?
Sorry, what? You
Wait, is
guys.
this like a long rest?
It's a
Is it
long
the
rest.
end?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say if it's the end of the session or no.
No. We technically have until 9:30. We can do a little bit more. We can finish here if that feels best for you guys. But we got a little bit more to rock with. Um,
I'm good either way.
Good morning. Draven comes out, standing up, sitting up straight, freshly shaved, just nice and refreshed. Matthias similarly refreshed. And serves you guys some
Oh
nice
yeah, I
morning
forgot.
ale. And
I'll just have some water tonight.
that works good. If you guys are looking for something more breakfast adjacent, we're not quite open. I opened for you guys because we're not usually open this early. There is a place not too far called Curios and Collectibles. They've got a canteen in there that serves baked goods.
Oh, I should be quite well. I'm gonna cast Goodberry this morning. Does anybody else want one?
Ooh, I would love. I haven't had one in so long.
I will hand you a Goodberry.
Yoink.
Okay,
Gonna
great.
get all of my rations for the day.
What are those? You seemingly just poof out of nowhere.
I'm able to create them. About as much food as one would need to consume in a day within this nice little package. Would pop the one that he's gonna eat in his mouth.
Well, what is the fun in
Very
that?
juicy.
Well, don't you want a
Uh,
nice big plate of food that someone lovingly prepared?
I
I
would,
do.
but I unfortunately do not have much in the way of gold, and I'd rather like to save what I have.
Well,
Fair
that
enough.
and anything in his stomach is probably not going to stay there for very long.
Understood. Well,
I
He had a rough night.
I
if
have a
you guys
headache.
are short on gold, I would suggest possibly getting yourselves registered at the guild hall, for the Adventurers Guild. I don't know if you plan on continuing to stay as a party, but you can easily pick up jobs and such there and make your money as you need.
Sounds great.
That's up to you.
So smart.
Kiri, you're already registered, so you would kind of know how that process goes.
Very simply. Not long at all.
Draven,
Yes.
could you make me something hefty for breakfast?
I'll see what I can do. We don't typically stock a lot of breakfasty types of things, but I can make an attempt. Or for you, I can give you a couple of silver to make your way again because they bake fresh daily. I think you can treat yourself to something nice.
Oh no, you don't have to give me silver. That's fine. Anything you have, even if it's not breakfast food,
We
I
do
will
have
take it.
the old bread from yesterday that was not sold. Um
I'll
and
take it.
okay, sounds good. You guys need to get her to treat herself better.
Maybe after she tells us more.
Fair enough. She's very mysterious. Goes over, gets some a mixture of breads, a little bit tough. Gets some butter, and it's like, I have some jam from farmers market. It's like
All
a nice
right. I just
apricot
take.
jam.
Is it like a loaf of bread?
They're like the hand rolls.
Okay.
They're pretty much just whatever didn't get used or sold yesterday.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I just eat those and drink as much water as I can.
Fair enough.
What do you like, Barry?
You should take a
Well, it
berry.
would definitely be revitalizing.
You technically heal a hit point.
Oh. Well, hey.
What's hit point?
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to
No, you're
be
good.
very obvious about my out of
No,
context.
and trust me,
sayings.
it was obvious. I just
Nah, Brady.
we had a character in one of our previous campaigns. He said out loud in character, "I rolled a 16 on insight," as character. What's insight?
I try and keep a very firm in character voice and out of character voice.
So,
If I didn't put so much of myself into this character on accident,
so Errol,
Mhm.
do you
Yeah,
accept,
fair.
do you accept the berry?
Uh, can I insight check him?
Go for it.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh my god, it is good. It's like exactly what you're looking for.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
Don't talk to you, Barry. They are a very nice shade of like autumnal orange.
Ooh. Okay.
again, not the Summerlands. We need to chat.
I'd say it likely kind of pops in your mouth like a cherry, like a nice ripe cherry tomato. Nice sweet, juicy flavor. There's little seeds, but they're more like chia seeds, where they've got like a little kind of squishiness, and then just kind of goes down nice.
Nice. Well, thank
Yeah,
you, Carlos.
Yeah, clears
it's not a
your head
problem.
a little bit. You feel satiated. You have the understanding you might not even need to eat the rest of the day. You could, but you got what you
Oh,
need. Yeah,
from
literally
that berry.
good berry feeds you for the whole day.
Nice. Much appreciated.
It's not a problem. I have found them to be particularly helpful for me in the past. After I've partaken too much, partaken too much.
Oh,
Wait, you've
yes.
done
I'll
that
have to
before?
remember that.
Crisarios. I've never picked you for the type.
Oh,
Curio,
he
of
Well,
course,
I've
shrugs.
never been
absolutely
pegged.
heavy drinker, but you?
I am full of surprises.
Hmm. Fantastic. Well, so what's the plan? Are we going to the shop, Curios and Collectibles? Are we going to the guild hall? Where to?
You
You could
spoke
go
as though you
explore and
had
see what you find.
you spoke as though you had a plan before.
Yes. So, Colin, is the shop, is that where I would go to get like the supplies for the heist, basically?
That's up to you. There. So as far as the supplies that you're used to, you would probably go to the name is just on the tip of my tongue. Finster's Finds. Um,
Fins-
you would know Finster's Finds as a fencing spot. Fencing,
Okay.
not swordplay, but selling of stolen goods.
Right.
There's just about everything there. Skull and Bones also has a good bit of utility. It's for people who man ships and such, but a lot of that material seems to also work for um your needs. Curios and Collectibles is a place you might not have spent as much time in, but you know they've got a lot of their various different things. I hate
Okay.
lists.
Um, can
I
we go? Can we go to Finster's Finds and get the supplies?
Yeah, that's up to you guys. You guys can go wherever you decide.
Matthias is very much down for a supply drop store. Even if he doesn't need anything, it's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then you'll
uh,
make your way. Yes.
should we perhaps let each other know of our basic capabilities? I don't know how much you know of me, but it seems rather prudent.
That is a
You've
very good
seen.
call.
Yes. Hmm.
Uh,
Well, who wants to go
I can.
first?
I suppose I could. Uh, I have memories of lives past. Theoretically, I'd be able to. When it comes to most tools, weaponry, I can call upon the memory of mine ancestors. Uh, I can turn into various animals that may be helpful, tiny ones, that type, and and I am rather proficient at spellcasting, I suppose.
Hmm. Hence the neat trick with the light earlier. Very
Yes,
nice. Light away from us.
I made star map myself. It is meant to show the constellations above.
Neat.
Okay.
And Errol, you had fun little knives, I think. Also getting knocked down but getting back up. That's honestly an important skill too.
Well, everyone has their off days. But yes, the blades are my specialty.
And you just make those?
Yes, I
Huh.
can summon them, as it were.
Interesting.
That's impressive.
Anything else that you're good at, or do you not want to share?
Well, what are you thinking?
Well, they're trying to get a good account of what everyone brings to the table, so when an encounter comes around, they know what to rely on you for.
Okay.
Good instincts.
I will say I can also be good at getting into places we really shouldn't be, if you know what I'm saying.
I, I can actually help with that. Not when it comes to the getting in, but when it comes to the staying in. I've learned this old spell that is able to make our footsteps near non-existent.
Oh,
That's
that is
almost better
interesting.
than the roads. Well, Kiryu, I don't want to call you Chrome, despite, Draven. It is kind of a fun moniker, but, like, I'm not sure that's how you roll. You know, tell me.
He gestures at his sword and then he holds up his hands and they glow with radiant light.
So they do have gods down here.
Yes, we
Well,
do.
I do want to make sure to emphasize that paladins don't need gods for their abilities. They swear to oaths. But yes, there are
Yes,
gods here.
and
And
all I know is he's holy in some variety.
that's fair. That is very fair. That is a fair assumption for Matthias.
I don't know or put too much attention in that, so it's all kind of the same.
Yeah. I
For
thought
what it's
charisma
worth,
casters are supposed to stick together.
they are not at our lunch table.
Fair enough. Damn
Yeah.
half-casters.
As far as my particular skill set, I tend to be quite good at talking my way into and out of where needs to be talked into and out of. I have access to various roads, and a good many magical trinkets. Some made by myself, some gifts. Um, I went to magic school for a long time, for whatever that's worth. Um, yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of things that I can do well, but I do have to say, when it comes to a fight, I have about 2 tricks total.
You went to a school to learn your magic.
Um, that's a way to say it.
Oh, I learned most of mine from my master.
Oh, so you also you worked for it though.
No, he's not true. It's told me I was good at calming people down, and that would be vital for the task he set me on.
But it was trained. That was like a thing that you had to figure out how
Yes,
to.
I did. I was trained in the druidic arts by him. Yes,
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Most
over
people.
the course of about 100 or so years.
Oh my!
Oh, wow.
I have questions that you might be
Wow.
able to answer later then. Um, but yeah, no, I do my little research. I do my little tasks. I deliver what needs to be delivered. Talk to who needs to be talked to. Sabotage oil refineries when necessary. These things happen.
Oh,
That he gives a nod at that. Makes sense.
And Volknir, I do believe, given the battle axe, I understand what you're here for. But is there anything else?
No!
Such a simple creature.
Ugh,
straightforward.
I have
I
a
like
feeling
it.
Kiryu and Volknir are going to get along very well.
We shall.
it's just 2 bros sitting on a couch drinking a beer. That's those
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
I actually have a cup.
Well, we know the basics now. Rather helpful as we are going to be working together, even if for only 1 or 2 tasks.
Of course. Oh, I also should, cards on the table. If you happen to meet someone who is very old, but in a classy old way, hair updone but very silver, she favors big blue ball gowns. I cannot recommend signing anything she hands you, even if she refers to me. Okay.
Matthias, you
Uh,
feel a slight constriction of the ring when you say old. Just
Mm-hmm. And I emphasize it as I feel it start.
Signing contracts without reading them, that tends to be poor practice anyhow.
What was
I
that?
have I have found in my dealings with the Fae that everything should be read. You should make sure.
Yeah.
Double check, triple check every word.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, school loans are a bitch.
I suppose so.
So true.
Felt.
But hey,
Not felt for me, thank God.
I'm just saying you know, I have a friend. She tends to try and keep tabs, and I just want to let you all know about her, at least as a general concept. Let me know if you see
You,
her.
that is very much appreciated.
Cool.
There you go.
I guess Matthias at this point is kind of feeling out / challenging, like if anybody knows enough about warlock shit to start calling him on anything.
Right.
Um,
Like no one's making direct assumptions yet. They're just kind of like,
okay, cool.
well, I mean,
I can like insight versus whatever. I
well,
want to
that's up
see
to
the
them if
other
their
players.
characters.
You know,
Errol
yeah,
might
Right, I
know.
feel like Corsario specifically might know when it comes to fake ass shit.
Oh, 100%. Corsarios kind of gets what you're throwing down.
Yeah.
Errol probably has encountered a warlock or two, but they're not the most common. But
yeah.
Can I do that? Can I insight check him?
go for it. And then, Matthias, are you making an active deception, or are you just kind of saying
I'm
stuff, seeing what happens?
I'm baiting a hook and seeing what happens.
Great.
Corsario isn't the type to say
I
anything
don't-
about it.
Okay, let's hear
Not
it.
at least, not.
Oh boy.
7.
You know next to nothing about the Fae. You haven't really heard much of anything for it, so this flies right over your head.
Would you like me to roll for it, or
That's up to you. I am telling you, you understand what's going
Yeah.
on. But if
With
you
my
want to,
talk of the roads in particular,
we aren't going to be mentioning anything publicly? That is something to be brought up privately.
absolutely. Woo, that
are you
hurts.
dying?
That is out of character. I have a nasty cough. Apologies.
He's just getting done being sick.
I get you.
Mhm.
Okay,
Uh,
fantastic.
So where are we heading?
You guys
I
are making
believe-
your way. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Oh, sorry. I believe it was a pawn shop of some kind, right, Errol?
Yes, the Finster's Finds is where we can get supplies for our little journey that we're going to take.
Colin, it is not focusing.
No, it's so annoying. I don't get why it keeps unfocusing.
It's very funny to watch, though.
It is,
It
yeah.
is a little bit funny.
Dust on the lens, perhaps.
What sort of
No.
items are we looking for a job like this?
Good question, Colin. What kind of items do we need?
Well, you might want to scope out the situation first. You either as this is kind of a heisty type deal, you will need to figure out a good time and place to take it from him. So learning about maybe upcoming events, knowing his rough schedule. These are things you'll need to figure out in order to kind of gauge what's going to be best. You can
Oh, so
buy
like
a bunch of
heist.
stuff. What's that?
This is like a heist.
This is a straight up heist.
Yeah.
And I gave you as much information as you're going to know until you start to investigate.
Okay, is there at one of these shops, so at Finster's Finds or Skull and Bones, do I know personally either of the people who run those?
Finster's Finds is run exclusively by a kobold who loves shiny trinkets and things. And Skull and Bones, you know of the owners. They tend to not want to associate with those sorts of things, although there are some coworkers or people who work there who are much more available to work on the sly.
Okay, do you know which of those two places would I have like, would one of them know me a little better? Like,
Finster.
they might be more willing to talk to me. Okay, so we'll go there.
I love that you're trying to cast magic on the camera right now.
I'm doing some like Scarlet Witch type stuff, just like
Yeah, this checks out.
ah.
Forgot to mention it. I have temporarily moved my cartographer's tools proficiency from Eladrin into carpenter's tools, just in case we need to start scoping out for false bodies and shit.
Nice. Matthias, like on the way to our next space, I assume we're just like walking there, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think so.
He's gonna start a couple quick mutterings and kind of start doing like a little bit of a skincare routine as we're walking. He is ritual casting detect magic.
Sounds good.
You don't need
Classic.
to notice it anybody else, but like it is what he's doing.
Any specific language that these mutterings are in, or just
Oh, it's Sylvan, baby.
hell yeah, just his ears practically perk up when he hears the language. You know how it is.
Yeah. And then in Sylvan, and it's part of the not incantation, it's now be quiet about this or I have to switch to a different language, and I don't want to have to translate this.
They're going to reply in Sylvan.
Oh,
I know how to keep my mouth shut.
excellent.
back.
And so, yeah, there's a little, flash of
Okay.
whatever as he finishes his skincare routine. And he's got an hour.
Great. All right, so what I think we'll do is next time when we're here, we're going to be finding ourselves at Finster's Finds, the pawn shop. And we'll start gearing up for a potential heist.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. What did you guys think of the first session?
Good.
Good.
I enjoyed it.
This is good.
Good.
I like our little dynamic.
This was a very interesting party dynamic.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we got there. Like at first, I'm just like, yeah, people are just kind of getting together, like they're doing the thing, and then it's just like, wait a second, you're not telling us anything. And it's just like,
Yeah, man.
I can tell you this. It's like that's not enough. And I was like, yeah.
Give me a hard fucking time.
I apologize if I made things harder.
No, it's great.
It's good. It makes it
television.
interesting. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be good.
I hungry.
And we'll eventually get Chrome to talk,
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually we'll hear more from Chrome.
From Chrome.
I rather enjoyed today.
Yay! I'm glad to hear that. I have missed playing D&D. I'm really glad I got to play with you guys.
Yeah.
We got pretty much through everything I wanted to get through. I'm excited to see where you guys go next and how you feel like approaching this heist.
It has been so long since I played 5e specifically. I've mostly been playing a lot of Pathfinder recently.
Fair enough.
Oh wow.
A lot of people like Pathfinder.
Baba boy.
I have to refamiliarize myself with some of the rules.
Does anyone have any specific questions or anything that you think is important or that you'd like to know? Obviously, you guys will kind of ask each other questions. You guys seem very determined not to talk about the gods with Matthias.
No, it's not that I'm determined to do so. It's that I simply I am somebody in character who prefers to talk about these types of things one-on-one as opposed to in a group.
Yeah.
My guy just simply doesn't give a fuck. If it doesn't get me to my goal,
See, in my life is just a long list of stupid, silly goals. Let me yap along the way.
Let me yap
there you
along.
go.
It occurs to me that I probably should have asked before I did this. I had a drink or two in the middle of the session. Is that okay with people?
Yeah.
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 Dude, drunk D&D is fun. The thing is there will probably be a session at some point in the future where you guys can just get drunk and we can have our fun with that, see how that goes. Drinking, as
Oh, yeah.
long as you guys stay responsible and don't get too
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
all good.
I just wanted to make sure that there's nobody uncomfortable with it. I know that alcohol can be a bit of a trigger thing for some people sometimes.
Dude, you
I
guys
don't.
were given heavy beverages with like no
Yeah,
issues. So I thank you
this is
for
fair enough.
thank you for the
I
question. Always good to keep that in mind. Keep in mind, I'm the only straight edge dude here. I don't do anything.
I'm a
XX
child
Colin
of
Stewart
God.
XX.
my condolences for when you are with me in Minnesota.
Oh, it'll be fun. You and your mother.
Oh, you have not
Uh,
seen her drunk, have
No,
you?
no, that's not a joke. He's gonna be hanging out with, or he's gonna be up here for Pride with his mom.
Uh,
So I will
Ah,
literally be hanging out
you
with him and his
haven't
mom.
you haven't seen her drunk, have you?
No, I have not.
All right, Colin, I gotta
Oh,
go.
that's gonna be
yeah, I think this is
Okay.
wonderful. You're gonna hate every second of us.
Oh boy. Well, I will say, thank you very much for joining us today. We got I think a peak 11 viewers, which is pretty freaking awesome. That's like
Well, five from us.
yeah, that's like at least 5 from us. Now, to be fair, those are
Yeah.
primarily friends that are here for us,
but it's
and we appreciate that. 12 right now, it seems. That's amazing.
Oh damn.
That's great. Now, just for those who are listening, we need, and Joe, you can leave whenever you need to. Don't worry about it.
Wait.
We need 50 followers in order to become affiliated. That way, we can start kind of earning tips and making money through Twitch. We're gonna try to. We ask that during our streams, if you find a moment particularly interesting, that you clip it, so that way we can post it on our social medias to kind of advertise for the streams and also bring views to our other channels. I plan on making some more D&D related content and film related content. Everyone you see here is going to be either helping me write or edit and do other things with that. Thankfully, school is about to end, so those of you in college, about to have a decent amount more free time, and feel free to spend as much as you want helping me out with this. This is for us. I want to give us a future where this can be our jobs. So, because I know we're sick and tired of other jobs.
it's always nice to have dollars and play D&D.
I know, right? It's
And
great.
Yes.
I've been working on trying to get a bartender's license myself.
Fun.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
you
I'll
would
call you
be-
later, Colin,
Right.
because I know
Wait.
Andre and Asha might want to play Rivals. I want to see how to do that on the PS5 and stuff.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. I'll talk
I'm
to you
gonna take
later.
an hour nap and then wake up.
I'm gonna
later.
watch fucking.
Fun.
Let's finish off this.
All right, signing off.
Signing off.
Good night.
Peace out, gang.
That's the all next week.
See you.
See you then.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mhm.